you've lost ball games like that, and they're demoralizing. You have to come to the ballpark, and it's all preparation. Get there like you're on a winning streak. Keep that positive attitude, and most importantly, the team
How come I gotta
cannot
put
say
this
your
thing?
point. That is the one bad thing that happens in a losing ball club, and that is not a positive thing to do.
Well, the Mets have one of their aces on the mound tonight. Justin Verlander threw 7 innings in Houston his last time out, looking to give the Mets some life again.
He threw a good ball game. You got ambushed 3-0. Bregman hit the 2-run home run. He went 7 innings, strong innings. I felt.
God, where do I want to fucking put this thing so I could fucking stream tonight?
Boy, it's again.
I don't have a selfie stick.
Have to come up big.
Last year, Colin Ray was Kodai Senga's teammate in Japan.
I need
Now
to
he's in
think.
Milwaukee Brewers.
How am I gonna prop my phone up?
It was a 12th round pick by the Padres way back in 2011. He's pitched in Japan. He's bounced around from club to club, but he's been here on the roster. The Mets missed it in April when they had that first road trip, and they got it tonight.
Brewers swept the Mets in Milwaukee. The Mets hope for some retribution at Citi Field. Mets and Brewers coming up on SNY.
Nope. Nope. Hanging from the ceiling fan? Yeah. I should. I should hang it from the ceiling fan.
By Citi, for each Mets home run at Citi Field, Citi will donate $2,000 to No Kid Hungry. And by your local Honda dealers, contact your local Honda dealer today.
Alright, we're a couple of minutes out.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Lease a Tucson for $249 a month, or get 0% APR for 36 months, or $750 bonus cash. Hurry in.
What is the future of cruising?
Not my best work, but it will do.
We need to ask ourselves, can we do better? Can our
This room
restaurants
is way
be
too
cleaner?
fucking small, bro.
Can we turn that water into this water? Or that? And to those lights need to turn on. Okay, please do. So, can cruising ever reach net zero emissions?
That looks okay.
It can, and we'll keep asking questions until
I
it
suppose.
does. MSC Cruises. Discover the future of cruising.
AT&T and Verizon rope you in with and bind you to a 3-year device contract. Break free. T-Mobile. Introducing
minutes.
Go 5G Plus. Plan that
6 minutes.
new and existing customers the same great device deals, and you'll upgrade ready in 2 years versus 3.
Wendy's is open until midnight or later, so come get that Baconator.
Give me a hot honk if you want a Baconator.
Hey, give me 2 honks, you want time to make it.
Go night ho. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Baconator. We're done.
What about these?
What's better?
You can see the fucking hole in my wall over here.
The quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs spills.
I put my foot through that one day.
2 times more absorbent, so you can
By accident, I was sleeping and I outstretched my legs and my fucking foot went through the wall. That's fucking funny.
Amanda?
Oh, hi, Amanda. Come in.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba.
16 years. Greg Gerstner will land the perfect team.
What's the over-under that the Mets get a W today?
Now at AARP volunteer-run community events to help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
New York Mets.
Because yesterday was a pretty bad loss.
By Hyundai, it's your journey. Own every mile in a brand new Hyundai. The State Farm agent of the game.
Honestly, I feel like yesterday was the
FloraCalling.com. And by Westbury
dagger
Toyota,
in the heart.
Stop set, the Westbury Toyota Superstore, #1 in the Tri-State. The Mets, in absence of Crew, are teaming up to bring a unique mocktail experience to Citi Field June 29th through July 2nd. For details and tickets, go to fivo.me/absence of proof.
hot, man.
Brewers Rights, presented by Suffolk Credit Union, empowering your possible. Worst On-base percentage, worst slugging percentage, lowest runs scored of any team in the National League. How many runs did they score in 3 games against the Mets this year? 26 and 9 home runs.
Dude, the Mets are
26.
so depressing this year.
That was the best offensive series of the year. But thank goodness that was.
I think I'm gonna move to the
long
living
time
room.
ago. Justin Verlander was not even available then. He is tonight. His first pitch is coming right up.
Justin Verlander will be on the mound after this. Out of this fucking table. I ain't get myself in a fucking room, man. I'm trying to get my balls in. I fucking hate this house. Oh my. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stream the way I streamed yesterday.
You've seen us around. We live and work in the communities we serve. Our commitment runs deep. We're invested here, creating good jobs and supporting small businesses, many of which we're proud to call customers. You count on us to keep you connected to what matters most, and we're committed to delivering you the best internet, TV, and mobile service. We're Spectrum, connecting the places we all call home.
You're shaking up these KFC?
Okay.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Give me another one like that. Yes.
Frank, what's up, Frank? It's been a minute.
This is now the first all-electric car. That's because no BMW sees the road until it's reached the ultimate standard, our own. A standard that demands every BMW feels exactly like a BMW should. Unparalleled performance and precision handling made possible by electric engineering.
What's up, B?
But isn't that what we expect?
What's going on, dude?
Electric driving machine. Brings the 2023 BMW iX X-Drive 50 for $900.
Well, we mentioned the Mets' first series with the Brewers this year. The good news is of those 3 rookies who had a great series against the Mets, Ryan Terines in the minors, Garrett Mitchell's out for the year with a shoulder injury, and Joey Weimer is hitting .213. So things have changed since April when the Mets and Brewers first got together at American Family Field. Here is the Brewers starting lineup.
Yelich, Contreras, Tellez, Abrams, Miller, Perkins,
2 months with a hamstring injury.
Vermeer.
He's getting himself reeled in. William Adames had a good game yesterday.
Verlander on the mound.
Verlander facing the Brewers for just the 4th time in his career. Toyota numbers there, excuse me.
Wish we would have won yesterday. Here's the first pitch.
And it's taken high for ball 1. Yelich.
The ball counts 1-0. Kristen Yelich, 270 average, 9 homers, 34 RBI, 794 OPS.
1,046 OPS those 2 years, 754 since. But lately, he's been playing more like his old self. Last 17 games, hitting .338.
No matter how
Ball
old I
counts
got,
2-0.
I stayed with it my whole life, and it was good that I did, or else I would have missed out a lot.
I might have to move back in my room. This TV is damn small. Counts 2-1.
Just, if you want to make posters though, don't stay in there too long then.
37, a half game
Okay.
behind the surging Cincinnati Reds in the National League Central. Curveball misses down 3-1.
Counts
When you
3-1.
Look at the Brewers' numbers. They're dead last in almost every important offensive category. Their pitching's been so-so. So how are they over 500? They've got a great bullpen. They play great defense, and they've won a lot of one-run games.
Yelich
Hit.
hits one on the ground toward the middle, and he's got a base
And he
hit
finds
to
the
start
hole. Lead off
out.
single.
So Yelich on a 3-1
Yelich
pitch.
on first.
Banks one up the middle on a fastball, and Brewers have the leadoff man on.
I don't think the red came off.
Got it up.
Look at some of it.
Not all of it though.
Stays flat.
I'm not gonna leave it in the dryer long.
But it kept it
Hang it up
ballpark.
now.
Not to go down in that April series with the 9 home runs. That's a good thing. There's William Contreras, whose brother Wilson was here on the Mets' last homestand with the Cardinals, and William taking all the way on Verlander's first fastball strike.
Strike counts on
Contreras
1.
played last year with the Braves. He was an all-star there. Came over in a 3-way
246
deal.
average, 8 homers, 25 RBI, 754 OPS for Contreras.
Was the deal in which Sean Murphy went from Oakland to Atlanta.
You getting in the tub?
And Esteury Ruiz,
Kyle?
who's leading the American League in stolen
Kyle?
bases, went from Milwaukee to Oakland. So a 3-way deal where
Okay.
all 3 parties,
This way we
at
can,
least
we'll make some
initially,
more
appear to have
signs.
benefited.
I don't want to be doing it at
Contreras,
10
who did a
o'clock
lot of
at night.
DHing with the Braves last year, has been their primary catcher.
He just took his only time out.
Yelich has been
Throw over to
stealing
first, not in time to
bases,
pick
so
off.
Verlander keeps an eye on him. Yelich with 17 steals, that's 5th in the National League. Contreras hitting 246, but he's been swinging it
Popped
better
up.
lately. He pops one up into shallow center.
Shallow center, Nimmo will track it, and Nimmo with the out.
And that's the first out of the night.
First out of the night. Thank you, Nimmo. 1 down.
Your New York Mets.
Beatty third, Lindor short, McNeil second, Alonso first. Alvarez is the catcher today.
Alonso, Alvarez, and your troops out there. They
Left
still
Fam
take
at
it.
Nimmo center, right Marte.
We all know now has earned that left field position.
Here's Ronnie Tellez.
Tellez up at
He
bat.
35 home runs last year for the Brewers, just 12 this year, and he's got 99 at bats without one. The longest home run drive.
Foul
in his
counts
major
0-1.
career.
Yeah, he's a slugger and.
Tellez 218 average, 12 homers, 32 RBI, 697 OPS.
Well, they had Vogelback, and when Vogelback left, they needed a replacement for Vogelback, and so they've got Vogelback light in Rowdy Tellez. And slider in for a strike, and it's 0-2 to Tellez.
Strike counts 0-2.
We've seen already, Verlander loves to throw up in the strike zone with that fastball.
And Tellez hooks one down the right.
Tellez down the right field, that's a hit.
Digging for third is Yelich.
And Yelich is going to third.
And Tellez slides
And
in
Tellez is
second.
on second.
Lindor was not at the bag at second base. He was expecting that ball.
So
to
just
be
like that, 2 in scoring position on second and third with 1 out. This is why we're in the predicament that we're in, because
And Lindor,
the second these ball games start, you just give it up. You give everything up.
That's good hitting right there, a little slider down and in. That's where Tellez likes it, but just didn't get it in enough. Pretty heady play by Marte. You got to figure with the speed of Yelich that he's more than likely going to score. And Lindor had plenty of time to get to the bag with that yellow glove to match the yellow shoes.
I thought with a throw into second that Yelich would try to score, but he had already slammed on the brakes at third. And the first pitch slider outside to Willie Adames.
Ball counts 1-0 for Willie Adames. 305 average, 7 homers, 19 RBIs, 1,015 OPS.
You in the tub? You in the tub?
Strike.
Okay, wash yourself up quick if you want to do some drawing with me.
Lindor got a little spike action here. Oh, yes he did. Yep. That lead foot coming up. We see so many slides today like that.
Let's play the infield back. They'll concede a run on a ground ball. And Adames takes that fastball inside.
They call that a ball, counts 2-1, whatever,
Vincent
umpire.
Visconti is the home plate umpire tonight. It's a young crew. Edwin Jimenez also a young umpire at first. Carlos Torres and Ron Culpa rounding out the crew. Culpa the crew chief. And a high fastball swung and miss, and it's 2-2.
Counts 2-2, swing and a miss on a fastball.
And with the swings of the past, what, almost a decade with the big uppercut and launch angle, made hitters vulnerable up there. But we're seeing an adjustment.
Verlander needs a strikeout. And he just missed
They said he
inside.
missed.
3-2
Full
to
count.
Thomas. Owen Miller,
It was awfully close.
second baseman, waiting on deck.
Yeah, Steve, I am. Thank you for asking.
Thomas hitting just .213 with runners in scoring position this year. 12 home runs after hitting 31 a year ago. And he takes the slider out of the strike zone.
And out of the strike zone low, he walked on bases loaded.
Village single, it's the last double. Adamas walks, and Owen Miller, who had the game-winning hit for the Brewers yesterday in their victory over Cleveland, a 10th inning double, will come to bat with the bases loaded. We mentioned Verlander being vulnerable early, and that's certainly.
Bases loaded with 1 out.
I mean, this is his 10th start of the year. He missed a lot of time. Now, I want to say he's rounding into shape. He's had plenty of starts, but still, like any good pitcher, you got to get him early.
Verlander takes a look back at Tellez of all people. He's not taking any liberties.
Miller up at bat, 283, 4 homers, 21 RBI, 731 OPS.
This year at 5 different positions, playing second base today. And Verlander picks off the outside corner, nothing one.
Miller.
Strike counts 0-1.
41 with runners in scoring position. That's over 400.
Cleveland in a trade for a player to be named later into the game-winning hit against his old team yesterday.
The ball counts 1-1.
It's 1-1.
This has been the bugaboo for Verlander early.
How's it
where
going, buddy?
Scherzer hearing when he had
Okay,
his
wash up,
I believe
okay?
it's bases
Hang
loaded.
the slider
we'll
over the
make-
plate.
we'll sit in the
Verlander
kitchen with me and
missing
make
with the
some
breaking
soy.
ball in the dirt and outside.
Yeah.
He can't get hurt, but he falls behind.
Another ball counts 2-1. What are you going to walk in a run?
Yeah.
Against the final game of this series on Thursday.
Max just keeps on finding a way to win.
No.
Tonight's game on Saturday in Philly for the Mets' only win in that series.
He sure did.
2-1 coming. And
Yes.
Miller slices one foul.
Foul counts 2-2.
Our old friend Jesse Winker is on deck. Winker, who is beloved by the City Field fan.
It hasn't gone so
And then the
swimmingly
mom
for
comes home.
Jesse.
Oh, but if anything's going to get Winker going, it's going to be being back in Flushing.
Nice little cool breeze.
Verlander with a hard-working first inning, only 1 out. He's already thrown 20 pitches. Yelich at third, Tellez at second, and Thomas at first. 2-2 coming to Miller. And he fouls that one.
Foul, right corner.
Both their Wisconsin natives playing for the Brewers. Craig Counsell, their manager, was one. And Owen Miller is from Wisconsin. Pete Juan, Wisconsin, leading 11th Wisconsin native to play for the Brewers. And the curveball tackle.
It should be out at home.
With a flip ball, Alvarez to first.
Not in time at first.
Verlander made sure he got
Out at home.
as Yelich is forced 1-2 for the second out. And throw to first by Alvarez.
But bases loaded with 2 outs.
Nice bare hand right there. Remember in that.
Tried to get the double play, couldn't get it.
Ottavino went with the glove and he got trapped in his glove and he made the back toss. This is a nice bare hand. He beat it.
So Verlander now with a path out of this inning. Bases loaded, 2 out for Winker, and it's
Winker, 192 average, 1 homer, 16 RBIs, 546 OPS.
3 at-bats, his average down to 192.
But he's a dangerous hitter. He's a swinger.
Himself to the Mets when he played for
They call that a
6
ball,
years
counts
in
1-0.
Seattle last year for their playoff run. Traded for Colton Wong.
Winker, 229 average, 2 homers, 11 RBIs, 741 OPS. He's the DH, Winker.
And neck surgeries in the offseason. And Winker takes the fastball down, and now Verlander.
Because it's Verlander and the Mets, Detroit. Counts 2-0.
Spot here for Justin. About to throw his 25th pitch of the inning. Tellez is now the runner at third. Adamas at second, and Miller at first.
Hurry up, bud.
And
That's low, counts 3-0. He's about to walk in a run.
Be careful of a hit sign here. Got a veteran hitter struggling. Oh, he's got to run a little sink away.
And a struggling hitter on deck is Luis Urias. Rio coming. And he takes all the way.
Strike, counts 3-1.
And we're seeing the Mets walk in a run and hit 2 batters with the bases start the game in that fashion. 3-1 down to Winker. And he hits it on the ground down to first.
Hit over to first. Underhand toss. Verlander covers. Bada bing. I gotta move it to my room because this TV is too small and I can't see the fucking stats. But Mets are very lucky they got out of that jam, boys and girl. So I'll take it. Let's see, how do I want to prop this up over here? Let's see. Damn it. Something like this. Put it up over here. Maybe. Yeah, that'll do. Put that in. On.
These risk factors have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Well, you know, there's an airport right near Citi Field.
I hope that's slow motion.
I hope so too. Otherwise, it's not going to go up very much further. Very nice. On the starting lineup for the Mets.
Starting lineup for the Mets. Nimmo, Marte, Lindor, Alonso, Vogelback to DH, Fan, McNeil, Alvarez, Brett Beatty.
Jeff McNeil's been struggling. Just need to get things rolling.
They've been scoring runs.
Randy Nimmo had a good series in Philadelphia, 5 for 13, including a home run.
Strike to Nimmo.
Against the Brewers.
2 for 5 yesterday with an RBI.
Counts 0-1 for Nimmo.
Alvin Gray delivers 0-1.
Ball counts 1-1. Nimmo, 283 average, 8 home runs, 35 RBIs, and 807 for his OPS.
Comes upstairs with an 89-mile-an-hour fastball when it's 1-2.
Counts 1-2.
In the big leagues, fifth year, 32 years old.
I don't blame you, B.
Round pick in 2011.
I'd throw away this jersey if I didn't love it.
Grew up in a small town of
Nimmo, sloppy hit. Short to first. Out.
And your Chevrolet Brew Crew defense.
Uriah's third. Adame is short. Miller second. Tellez first. Contreras is the catcher.
Okay. Urias can pitch it over there. He's been hurt. Got hurt opening day.
Yelich left. Wilmer center. Perkins right.
The lineup. Yelich. And Weimer can go get it.
Here is Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte bluffing the bunt, taking the strike. Strike council now in his 19th.
Strike counts 0-1.
Brewers manager took the postseason 4 years in a row, 18-21, and won 86 games, but fell short of the postseason last year. And they're in kind of the same position this year. 3 games.
Ball counts 1-1. 258 average, 4 home runs, 24 RBIs, 6.52 OPS. 2 for 11 with 1 stolen base is Marte against Milwaukee on the season. Strike counts 1 and 2.
Reds just lost 2 straight after winning 12 in a row. Lost the last 2 to the Braves in a hard-fought.
Brewers are a half game out of first place in their division.
Still a half game in front.
Low and away, fastball counts 2 and 2 for Marte.
That's about where he's going to top out. Colin Ray will throw everything: cutters, sliders, curveballs, changeups, sinkers, 4-seamers. He's got the whole kit and caboodle.
He pitched 2 years recently.
Marte fouled that back, keeping it 2-2.
Last year, 21 in Japan.
He was in 1 game with Milwaukee at 21 after pitching with the Cubs in 20, 18 and 19. He was in the minor leagues the whole season after having Tommy John surgery. That cost him all of 17. But the Colin Gray story goes back to that Tommy John surgery. He was with the Padres, who traded him to the Marlins at a multiplayer deal at the deadline that year in 2016. He made one start for the Marlins.
Foul on the third base side, keeping it 2-2.
Turned out he needed Tommy John surgery, and the Padres were forced to take him back. A few times in Major League history that a trade was rescinded after a player appeared for his new team. That's it out to right center field.
Marte, right center field. He's out. 2 outs.
Brewers play some really good defense. If you look at defensive runs saved, they are plus 27, which is 4th best in the major leagues. Part of it is that their outfield defense is terrific. 2 out and nobody on. Here's Lindor.
2-2-1.
Cisco hit his 100.
15 homers, 52 RBIs, 749 OPS, 3 for 9 with 2 RBIs. For San Francisco. For San Francisco. San Francisco. For Francisco Lindor. I can't talk.
First pitch cutter. This is high for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Lindor had a good road trip. In the 6 games, he went 7 for 21 and drove in 7 runs. 52 RBIs now for the year, 5th in the league.
That's high.
5 RBI game. I believe in Houston. And here's the home run, a slider from Wheeler that he left out over the plate, and he hit a 2-iron down the right field line.
It was a laser beam.
Lindor pops up. Left. In foul territory, behind third, he's out.
To retire the side. Let's go 1-2-3.
Let's go 1-2-3. Whatever.
So hungry. Usual. Yes. Go for Gorilla.
With Verizon Business Unlimited, I get 5G, truly unlimited data, and unlimited hotspot data. So no matter what, I'm running this kitchen.
Make the switch. It's your business. It's your Verizon.
We believe that people need people to feel safe. Not just technology, but real people.
Smoke detected! Smoke detected! Smoke detected! Beep! Boom, boom, boom. 3, 2, 1. System R.
That's what makes us different. With us, you get real people every step of the way. Always. Slowness. The difference is human.
These are spectacular. I wonder who the artist is.
Glorious colors.
I can see myself in that backyard.
Cambridge pavers bring a backyard to life. Cambridge pavers will keep the rich colors and stay beautiful for years to come, thanks to the unique Armortech process. Let Cambridge make a masterpiece of your own. Something went wrong when someone decided to put ketchup on a hot dog. And people are just walking around like this is okay. It's not okay. Yeah. This is the kind of thing that fractures society. I mean, if you need a hot dog, it deserves a great drizzle of the best mustard your money can buy. Is it always Mike's Amazing? Yes. When it's on, it's on. Take another bite, Joe. Take another bite. Have another bite, Joe. It's not like I'm a hawk in my own brain.
Fucking
I'm
head.
not a celebrity hawk.
Second inning, no score.
All right, let's go.
Verlander facing Luis Urias. Takes a slider off the plate for ball 1. Verlander threw 27 pitches in the first inning. Didn't get much time to rest in between.
Ball to Urias. 146 average, 1 homer.
Jam in the first. Urias still working his way back from 2 months on the sidelines with
Ball.
a hamstring injury. He hurt it opening day at Wrigley Field.
Counts 2-0.
48 at bats this year. Verlander's been behind in the count way too often early in this game.
And a ball.
First inning, he fell behind Baker with the bases loaded, 3-0.
Counts 3-0. Verlander with some control issues.
So, your breakdown of his innings. You see how
They call that a strike. Counts 3-1.
he gets better.
on pitchers, and particularly older pitchers. Up the middle, and Lindor flashing to his left. The spinnerama and the one-hop throw, and he got him. Outstanding play by Lindor. Just beautifully done.
Out at first. Lindor to Alonso.
There's Lindor left your screen. Good range to his left. And nice long hop. It's such a difficult, when you do the spinorama, give the long hop to your first baseman. Just a beautiful play. Must be the shoes. The Bananarama shoes. Taquito.
1 out.
Blake Perkins. And he takes a curveball outside. Perkins, rookie switch.
There's a ball there to Perkins. Counts 1-0.
They up with the tarantula. They are just sparkly. I mean, the Brewers, a lot of them have
Fastball strike. Counts 1-1.
colored shoes because it's part of their.
Well done now.
295 average, 2 homers, 10 RBIs, 809 OPS for Perkins. Next pitch.
Flashy is Lindor.
Swing and a miss. Fastball. Counts 1-2.
Perkins keeps on swinging with that high fastball. He's going to have a hard time. There are the Brewers shoes.
Perkins just 44 at bats since his call up, hitting 295 in his rookie season. And he fouls the ball.
Foul.
Perkins got his
Third base side.
Organization, so he was originally drafted by Washington, and the Brewers got him as a minor league free agent. He's done a nice job filling in so far. 13th start this year. Verlander goes away with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
Playing him to pull on the infield, giving him a
2-2 count.
The right left field line.
This will be pitch 38 from Verlander.
2-2.
Strike. Struck him out.
Slider on the inside.
Slider. Inside corner.
Strikeout of the day for
2 outs.
2 out. We check in with Steve Gilbs. Steve?
Guys, one of the main issues.
Are Mets away? No, Mets are at home.
This season has been
Steve.
the fact that righties are killing his curveball, something that has never happened in the past. Last year, righties hit under 200 against that pitch. This season, it's almost 500, the batting average against. And the reason is that his fastball is not moving the way that it usually does. Usually that fastball has some natural
Hit
run to it.
to Beatty. Beatty with the one hopper to Alonso, and Alonso drops it.
Can't pick it out of the dirt. So that'll be
Safe on first.
throwing error on Brett Beatty.
They say it's a throwing error on Brett Beatty. Is it though?
The fastball for
Alonso dropped it out of his glove.
has arm side run to it. This season, though, it is cutting. So it's cutting away from
Yeah, it's
righties.
on Beatty.
And so they don't have to worry about anything coming in on their hands. So they're a little more comfortable up at the plate. They're out over the plate, and they're really having success against
Men on first and 2 outs.
So a 2-out base runner for Chris.
This is pitch 40 from Verlander.
You immediately have to ask the question, Keith, after having
Ball, counts 1-0.
in the 8th inning last night, does Brett Beatty choke the ball a little bit on this throw?
Well, is he getting the yips? And I can't get into his head, but that's a little concerning. Because he's been fine with his throws. He's played a really, really nice
Ball, counts 2-0.
all the plays. He made that costly error yesterday. Errors happen. And I know he feels badly about it, but you got to turn the page. He's been a solid third baseman since his call-up.
It's his 5th error of the year, but the 2nd in the last 2 days. Also to play yesterday where he didn't block the ball at third base when Narvaez threw it down the line. There's the play yesterday.
He just couldn't find the handle on the exchange. And he double pumped. And then just, when it rains, it pours.
And it's inside ball 4.
Inside. Ball 4, walked him. 2 on and 2 out. Man on first and second for the Brewers.
Clearly he had a hand in it, but there was so much more to the Mets' 8th inning meltdown. Look, and you give him great credit for that, but I just hope he doesn't take it too much to heart.
Right, you're going to say the right things. You don't know what you're feeling.
Contreras 0 for 1 today with a flyout.
No one wants to make an error that
Coming up the bat.
opens up the floodgates for a big inning, and particularly one where you lose. But it happens. Even the great fielders have made errors.
William Contreras with 2 out and 2 on it.
Too high.
Ball high. So Verlander's
Counts 1-0.
batters, and he's run 5 of the 10. And throwing way too many pitches early in this game. Now it has to fight himself out of another jam when it looked like he'd have himself a 1-2-3 inning. And Contreras takes it on the corner for a strike.
Right, counts 1-1.
Contreras flying to center his first time up.
Brewers are averaging 4.1 runs per game. They are last in the National League in runs.
Fouling back, counts 1-2.
Braves lead the National League in runs with 428. 312 for the Brewers. They've outscored the Brewers over 100 runs.
26 of those runs came against the Mets. I remember the first 2 games of that series, it was like 9-0 and 10-0.
10-0 and the big 7-run inning, if I recall.
And then they won on a walk-off in the 3rd game of that series. Verlander ahead 1-2, and Contreras swings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
2 end the inning, so Verlander going to his 4th pitch.
Scoreless at City Field. We're heading to the bottom of the 2nd. I think I have a bad sinus infection.
Your first place. How do you get to the top? Just keep on climbing. Yours, Tacoma.
This Independence Day, pack in value with Toyota's most popular models. Toyota. Let's go places.
Diabetes can serve up a lot of questions. Like, what is your glucose? And can you have more carbs?
Who's coming up to bat, Alonso?
Freestyle Libre 2 system. Know your glucose level and where it's headed. No
I think it's Alonso.
Manage your diabetes with more confidence and lower your A1C. The #1 doctor-prescribed CGM. Freestyle Libre 2. Try it for free at freestylelibre.us.
I'm Jamal Cannon. I'm founder and executive director of The Block, a non-profit boxing organization. I'm originally from Lexington, Kentucky. I had a lot of pain that I kept inside of me growing up, but nothing let me express it in the way that boxing did. My mother taught me to use my energy to make the world a better place, and I wanted to pass that on to other people. Kids learn about our program from TikTok and say, this is something I want to be a part of. And they show up.
Still in a commercial break. Feel free to like the stream.
Our young people, TikTok has pushed me to use my voice to do good.
It's time to stop staring at this Dunkin' sausage, egg, and cheese. And time to go get this Dunkin' sausage, egg, and cheese. For $3 with a medium or larger coffee. It's time for a Dunkin' run. America runs on Dunkin'.
Dear sharp curves, Toyota has more all-wheel drive sedans than any other brand. We got traction, baby.
This Independence Day, pack in value with Toyota's most popular models. Toyota. Let's go places.
Tonight's City Community Home Run fan of the game is Gabriella from Weehawken, New Jersey. Go to SNY.TV/CHR to enter. Good luck, Gabriella. It's the change-up grip for Verlander.
The old circle change.
We don't normally throw 1 or 2 change-ups per game, but he's already thrown 3 in the first 2 innings.
And you see the 3 fingers over the ball, and it allows you to throw a regular motion, and you can't throw it hard. And it's just a matter of perfecting its location.
It's a great look from our phantom camera. That's what it's called. Phantom camera.
Strike to Alonso. Counts 0-1.
The Ghost Fort. The phantom camera. The Ghost Fort.
Phantom of the Opera.
Sega pitches on Wednesday night. Tony will be able to get.
Yo, what's going on, T-Money? Where have you been all season? What the fuckity fuck? Counts 0-2 for Alonso. Alonso 2.26 average, 24 home runs, 55 RBIs, 8.55 OPS, 2 for 12 this season. He does have 2 home runs against the Brewers. Fastball away from the plate, counts 1-2. I'm doing all right, T-Money. How are you, man?
Alonso's home run, what was impressive was opposite field.
Alonso with the world's sloppiest hit to third. To first, he's out by like 5 steps. 1 out.
4 set aside by Colin Ray.
I'm working a lot. We'll send some of that money over here. Send some of your money over here. I got my link in the description for my PayPal. If anybody wants to donate for my birthday, I'm trying to buy myself one of those groovy new black Mets jerseys. No, I'm just kidding, T-Money. 218 average, 4 homers for Vogelback. I don't really give a shit about the rest of his stats. He'll look down a strike. Counts 0-1. Courtney's good. Courtney's last day of work is tomorrow. I will tell her you said hello. Sloppy hit from Fatty. Second to first, he's out. 2 outs. I always need money, bro. I don't want your money, though. Your friendship is more than enough, T-Money. I don't know if you heard, I got a concussion last week. T-Money, I got into a bad car accident. Fam up at bat. It's good to see you, though, man. Fam with a sloppy hit to third. Over to first. He's out. The Mets go 3 up, 3 down again. There's a look at the Statue of Liberty. I bought myself this jersey and I fucking ruined it. You can't really tell on the stream, but I ironed it because I was like pressing it because I was getting ready for football. I want it ready for football season. It's a throwback Mitchell and S Giants jersey. And when I ironed it, the red from the trim bled out onto the white of the numbers. So now I have to buy myself a new one. This could be like my play jersey, but I don't care if it gets dirty. $100 down the drain. Yeah, my head still hurts. I also got like a giant bug bite on it or something. I don't know. Must got bit by a mosquito in my sleep. I know, that's what my mom said. I fucked it up. I wonder if I could take it to the dry cleaner and or I could get one of those like magic pens, the magic stain pens that get the stains out. I don't know.
Or an all-new 2024 CX-90, $449 per month. And everyone comes with a 5-star savings plan. And we always give you the...
You would think a guy that always buys jerseys and only wears jerseys would know how to adequately take care of them, but not me.
Well, Mets legend Darryl Strawberry shares his thoughts on the current team when we see it tonight.
Justin Verlander in conversation with home plate umpire Jansen Visconti. I think it was about how many warm-up pitches he was allowed to take. This has been an issue.
Verlander is getting into argument with the umpire.
Complete warm-ups.
Oh boy, they're not happy. He's not happy with the home plate umpire.
Home plate umpire is not letting Verlander have more warm-up pitches.
47 pitches through the first.
Now Alvarez is saying something to the home plate umpire. Don't get yourself ejected.
This is a 40-year-old pitcher working with a pitch. Oh, what are they going to call? They called a violation on Verlander because by getting into conversation.
Oh my God! It's a pitch clock violation on Verlander.
Crazy.
And it also looked like Alvarez got warned by the umpire. So now the count's 2-0.
Too many pitches, was that what started it? They're supposed to stop the pitcher from throwing warm-up pitches.
Dude, everybody in here that's a Mets fan, we've been miserable for the last month. Or 2 months. A lot of us have been miserable since we heard Edwin Diaz was going to be out. That was a foul, counts 2-1 for Tellez. We didn't really start the season off in good spirits either.
We were being told from the truck that Verlander threw a warm-up pitch at 27 on the clock, so that's why.
Foul and back counts 2-2.
And he's penalized.
Do we have
Right. A pitch after 30.
It's just a lot.
Do we have Drew Smith back tonight? I think we do. Tellez is 1 for 1 today with a double, has 12 home runs on the season.
It's hard to know the impacts.
I think we have him back.
Good curveball.
Curveball, swing and a miss, 1 out.
That
was a good curveball from Justin Verlander.
pitch timer has a greater impact on the older players in terms of having to work at a more rapid clip, get in and out of the dugout in a more rapid clip. And I don't know if that's affected the Mets who have an older rotation this year more than other teams. It's hard to put any
Foul on the first base side for Adames.
But Verlander likes to work fast, but I get it. Okay, you're getting 40 years
Counts 0-1. Adames was walked earlier. He also has 12 home runs on the season. The ball inside counts 1-1.
Like in the first inning today, where he might have wanted to slow down the pace.
I hear you, but I personally think the 15 seconds with no one on.
Yeah, I think we'll be back next year.
Make it 20.
Is it football season yet?
Who walked his first time up.
What's up, Jameson?
You're on the clock.
Sloppy hit. Lindor. Alonso out at first after a fastball from Verlander. 2 outs.
Well, we were talking before, Steve was, about Verlander's curveball. Curveball's been great against lefties, and he got Tellez with it. It's the righties who strafed him on that curve.
Wouldn't it be ironic if he's snapped off some pretty good ones this inning, and all of a sudden he's found them.
Strike. Fastball to Miller. Counts 0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Miller 0 for 1 today. Grounded into fielder's choice. 4 home runs on the season. 4 home runs on the season. Swing and a miss. Slider counts 0-2. Good job, Verlander. That was pitch 57 from Verlander.
0-2 coming. And that slider just missed outside.
Who? Counts 1-2. Who are you talking about, T-Money?
Throwing them to lefties today, but it seems like the righties are getting slider and changeup. So he hasn't been throwing as many to righties. Something to keep watching as the game goes on.
Ball on the outside. 2-2 count.
Jesse Winker would be next. The slider to strike out Contreras in the changeup to strike out Contreras in the second. That certainly got your attention. This is down with a changeup, and it's 3.
And down. Ball. Walker or Stroman. We should have kept Walker. Full count for Miller. We should have kept Walker.
Righties right now, and so they've been encouraging him to try and use it a little bit more.
It's been a 3% pitch for him this year. He's already thrown 4 of them today.
Fouling back, keep it a full count.
You say into righties, it's a sinking changeup. So it has a sinker action, which is a tough pitch for a righty against a righty.
You see his usage so far today. We've got him up to 6 changeups. Another 3-ball count for Verlander.
And that's another foul.
Fouling off the slider.
Come on, do you want to still make the posters?
Mom! If I get that stain pen, will that get the stain out of the numbers? Because it's really not that bad. What about bleach? On the white.
You can't bleach this now.
I can't believe I fucking ruined that.
Breaking
ball got him. Out.
The red came from here. This.
I know.
Fourth strikeout in his first 1, 2, 3 innings.
I just got that.
Why do you have to?
I was just trying to iron the numbers and like straighten out the numbers. What if you put a little bleach on that?
I'm afraid to.
I've done it before,
Hey, big man.
but not for that kind of stain.
Dave told me you got some kind of great.
See what happens. It's only on those 2 spots.
Is it like home dogs? No.
It's my birthday present.
No, I just use FanDuel's responsible gaming tools.
Evers is coming up to bat. He is going to hit a home run.
Hasn't told me yet.
Cool. You know what, man? I'm just gonna keep this between you.
It's not a secret, Bob.
Every bettor has a system. Make FanDuel's responsible gaming tools a key part of yours. It's more fun that way.
Yeah, guys, I spoke to my attorney today. there was a witness who saw everything happen, and he went and gave a statement to my attorney. I offered like to buy the dude like dinner or take him to a Mets game. He was like, "No, I just want to do the right thing because you got hit really hard and you're concussed, and I just want to help you out, man." I was like, "All right, well, I don't have a lot of friends, so stay in contact with me." So you guys know I'm getting paid this time around. I'm gonna get the big bucks.
Looking for something a little different at the ballpark this summer? Coming straight from the Gansevoort Market in downtown Manhattan, Umai Fish is taking over the Coke Corner at City Field.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Fish serves the freshest
Please subscribe.
New York City using the
Please like the stream. And if you get a chance, can you guys go and like my 2 recent shorts uploads? I uploaded 2 shorts this morning, so if you get a chance, please hit the like on those. Thank you kindly.
The quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Jeff McNeil leads off.
Jeff McNeil up at bat. Fouling back. Counts 0-1.
Colin Ray fouls it off. Final week of 2023. Scott's MLB All-Star ballot is here. Decided Francisco Lindor is in the starting lineup this summer by voting daily at Mets.com/All-Star. Rough going for McNeil.
Show me the money. Pop up for McNeil. He's going to be out around shallow left. Adames with the out. McNeil is out. 1 down, boys. 1 down.
Really the hardest month of his career. He came in hitting 187 in June with a 527 OPS. It's basically the worst month of his career.
He's been out in front, and he's been kind of dropping.
Francisco Alvarez, 2.24 average, 12 homers, 25 RBI, 7.55 OPS.
A little bit of an uppercut.
And B said he's going to hit a home run. Sloppy hit to short. First, out. 2 outs.
Going like a knife through butter against the Mets.
Brett Beatty coming up to bat.
4 pitches and all retired. And now Brett Beatty will bat. Beatty had 2 hits yesterday.
Brett Beatty, 243 average, 4 homers, 20 RBI, 665 OPS.
And swinging early against Ray, but not making solid contact.
That's too high.
Slider up and in for ball 1.
It's hot in here. Ball 1, counts 1-0.
Early outs. Just 10 pitches in the last 5 batters.
Changeup is in for a strike.
High speed hitting, highest exit velocity to the opposite.
Counts 1-1.
And Beatty is among the top 5.
Too much analytics.
He hits it hard the other way.
Leading from the other side.
It is?
Yep.
Damn. Thought you could work your magic.
I put some bleach on it and see what it dries, but it doesn't.
Our friends at the truck who work so hard on putting together these interesting graphics for us are a little perturbed.
Counts 1 and 2. Sorry, I got distracted.
Whatever the
How's my pipes?
Statcast or something.
T-Money. I lost a lot of weight since the last time you saw me.
All that information is like,
Yeah.
It's too much.
No, I'm a douchebag. But I did lose a lot of weight.
See the ball, hit it.
Here's the thing, Keith. If all that's required out of the analyst on this broadcast is
Foul on the first base side after a fastball. Keep it at 2-2.
Because I can get a lot of people to come in and say that.
Boy, he sure hit that ball. He sure hits that ball hard to left field, Garrett.
2-2 to Beatty with Nimmo on deck.
I'm trying, man.
And Ray's gives one.
I ate a lot of shit like the last 2 days, though. So, like, I wasn't feeling good. Full count for Beatty. I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't eat for, like, a couple of days. And then the last 2 days, my appetite came back. But I got down to, like, 178. Now I'm, like, 183, 184. Brett Beatty going to first.
2-out walk to the number 9 hitter.
Interesting selection.
Yeah, but also, like, so I've been concussed for a week, and I was getting really bad nausea pains, and like just having the symptom of nausea, I didn't want to eat. So I may have lost a couple of pounds before summertime because of that as well. Nimmo up at bat. He's 0 for 1 today. Foul on the right side into the stands. Counts 0-1. Brett Beatty on first with only 2 outs. I think Nimmo just burned his time out here.
Last year was a Fukuoka SoftBank Hawk, teammate of Kodai Senga.
Change up outside in a way. 1-1 count for Nimmo.
Extra special static report on Ray. Probably did. Throw the kitchen sink. I like how you say kitchen sink in Japanese, but.
Nimmo sloppy hit and back. 1-2 count. Senga looking on from the
Common repertoire.
Mets dugout.
I don't see a kitchen sink.
1-2 count for Nimmo. That too, T-Money, that too. Alright, 1-2 count. This will be pitch 35 from Rhea. Or however you say his name.
Garbage disposal. 1-2 coming. And it's on the inside corner and gets away from Contreras, who picks it up with his glove and just gets nailed.
And he got away from the glove. He picked it up, threw it to first. Nimmo didn't realize. He sprinted down to first, but he's out at first. 3 outs. We're heading to the 4th. Still scoreless at Citi Field. Veteran of the game.
Thanks to the greatest military force across the globe, America remains land of the free and home of the brave. During each Mets home game, we recognize a veteran of the game, and here is our honor.
Specialist Jerome Ely served our country as a member of the United States Army from 1970
Veteran of the game.
to 1973. During that time, he was stationed in Saigon.
There's 16 of you here. Thank you for all being here and listening to my play-by-play. Feel free to subscribe and like the stream if you want to. I got a birthday coming up. If you want to donate, you can do it on YouTube or there's my PayPal. No pressure, though. I'm not expecting anything. I'm just happy you all are here and all my fellow Mets fans, we can suffer together.
I serve salutes those who serve. And here he is, our veteran of the game, Jerome Ely.
Fiserv and SNY salute tonight's veteran of the game, along with those service members who made the ultimate sacrifice to defend our nation.
There's another look at Statue of Liberty. And we'll go to a commercial break.
Cookie dough blizzard. All that cake batter flavor and confetti cookie dough? Dad, you said you'd wait until you got home.
I can't believe I ruined that fucking Giants jersey I just bought.
The new DQ cake batter cookie dough blizzard. Only at DQ. Get it in the app.
I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Kyle, you have to come out now, man. Okay.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Lease a Tucson for $249 a month.
Fourth inning, Jesse Winker leads off against Justin Verlander in a scoreless game. And Winker takes a fastball low and in for ball 1. Winker grounded out with the bases loaded to end the first inning after Verlander had fallen behind at 3-0. Winker, then Luis Arias and Blake Perkins for the Brewers. And a fastball in for a strike, 1-1. Verlander had worked awfully hard the first 2 innings, then came back with a dominant third. Still 63 pitches through 3 innings for Justin. That's rolled over to the right side. Alonso ranging wide. That makes the flip to Verlander 1 away.
Alright, apparently we got 1 out. What happened? I went to get one of these fucking soft pretzels. I think I'm just gonna hang out with Courtney.
There's the curveball.
I have work the next day, so.
Across the seams. And get that tumbling action, and it's important. You saw how he was out in front.
All right, we got one out here.
Throw it out at your ear, and then you're going to hang it.
Thomas, what's up, Thomas?
Lisa Reyes, who
Your Reyes up at bat.
wonderful play by Lindor, his first time.
Strike.
Takes a slider for a strike.
Slider.
Verlander's really landing that slider now against the right-hand hitter.
Counts 0-1.
Getting better as the game progresses.
Hit.
Pulls one toward the hole.
And got by everybody. Damn it.
Beatty and Lindor, and in the left field. And the Brewers have their third hit of the night.
Third hit of the night, man on first for the Brewers.
That would be always the definition of a seeing eye hit when two infielders dive for it.
It's not seeing eye. It was hit hard. It's fun to watch that happen there. Like that crisscross of diving infielders. I love it.
Well, seeing eye in that if it was a foot to the left, Beatty would have had it.
But it was
If
hit hard.
A foot to the right, then Lindor.
Seeing eye is a bleeder that finds its way through the hole. All the more chop.
Perkins takes a strike.
The way that you want to use the terminology. The leader is
I'm both, Steve. I'll tell you my teams in a second. Counts 0-1.
Like Perkins took a call third strike his first.
That was pitch 69, everyone's favorite number.
Yeah, of course.
Strike counts 0-2. So in football, Raiders and Giants. In basketball, Nets and Lakers. In hockey, Islanders and Chicago Blackhawks. And in baseball, I'm just a Mets fan. NASCAR. Hit! Oh my goodness! Oh, upright field. Man on first and second with one out. I'm sorry.
Ended into right field, and the Brewers have two men on.
Who is the fucking guy?
It wasn't that he hunted. He got it.
NASCAR, the crazy guy. His first name was Jeff. He used to get into fights all the time. What the fuck was his name? Soccer, I like United or England. I was a big fan of David Beckham. What was that guy's name?
That little hesitation right there, let the ball pass, took away any chance of going to third.
Back-to-back one-out hits, and now the number 9 hitter, Joey Weimer, who reached on the throwing error by
Jeff. What was his last name?
Just check him out, folks. This guy has got more movement.
Counts 1-0 for Weimer. He used to get into fights all the time.
He's an all or nothing hitter. You can see he's not hitting.
NASCAR. What was his name? His last name.
There's a snap throw by Alvarez, and
He picked him off at first. Got the out. 2 outs. Somebody help me out. What was that guy's name?
That everybody in the league, both leagues, would know that Alvarez loves to throw.
Jeff Gordon.
And he is clearly out.
Jeff Gordon. So, football, Raiders, Giants. Basketball, Nets, Lakers. Hockey, Islanders, Blackhawks. Baseball, just the Mets. Boxing, Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Mayweather Jr. NASCAR. Jeff Gordon. Soccer, I like England.
I wonder who
tennis, I like Serena Williams.
how to move his bat, the way
I think that's everything, Steve.
or how someone didn't stop.
I think that's everything that I like. Counts 2-1.
I mean, that is just a lot. I've seen guys with hitches. I mean, Willie Mays had a hitch, but he is extreme with the movement of the bat.
Well, he's got big-time power, and surprisingly for a guy so big, he can really run.
Yes. That's why he plays center field.
2-1 for Verlander, and Weimer
Popped up for Weimer. Infield.
Lindor will take charge of this.
Lindor's going to take charge. Out. 3 outs. MMA. There's a couple of guys that I enjoyed watching. When I first got into it, I liked Ken Shamrock and Frank Shamrock. I also really liked Chuck Liddell and Chris Lieben. Chris Lieben was always in great fights. I've got to train with Matt Sarah and Pete Sal, so I like them. And I'm friendly with Aljamain Sterling, so I would say Sterling's at the top of the list. Aljo is at the top of the list for me. Super cool guy, Aljamain Sterling.
They've been city's business, from connecting oceans and continents by helping finance the Panama Canal.
I like Conor McGregor, but I'm sick of the bullshit he keeps doing outside of the UFC. Like, he keeps getting into trouble. He assaults people. He's got an anger problem. Apparently, he's doing things with women he shouldn't be doing. And then I just saw what he looked like the other day, and like, it looks like he got some type of facelift and like Botox injections. And I'm just like, dude, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Then again, if I had his money and all the cocaine in the world, I don't know how I would be acting either. So, but I think Conor's a cokehead, and I think he cheats on his wife.
Isn't that right, co-host Rhonda? Co-host? You're on Breakfast with Peter. You're my co-host.
Are we on TV right now?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
All right, time now for the live same game parlay presented by PointsBet. You think the Mets are going to win today?
All right, coming out of commercial.
Going to be scored. That's going off at plus 190 right now, guys. We have at the bottom of the fourth. Scoreless game between the Mets and the Brewers.
Well, you saw the pickoff by Alvarez of Perkins at first. How did Alonso know the play was on?
We'll take a peek. Watch his throwing hand. He's looking over for the answer from Pete. The play is not, you don't put the play on unless you get an answer from the first baseman. And then first baseman can call it too. And it said vice versa. It has to be answered by Alvarez.
Starling Marte leads off the home.
Marte leads off. Hit. Up center field. Shallow center. Leadoff single. First pitch slider puts Marte on foist.
Marte with the Mets' first hit of the game.
Marte with 20 stolen bags. Gets that slider beautifully up the middle. I think it's high time the Mets kind of make it happen here. Oh, she likes Marte. Made her happy.
Marte has 20 steals, tied for third in the league.
Lindor takes a ball low, counts 1-0. Lindor 0 for 1 today with a foul out, 15 homers, 52 RBIs.
How the second baseman is going to get to second base for a double play if the ball's hit to the left side.
There goes Marte.
Marte's going to second. He's safe. He's going to go to third. Why? Why? It's high. He's going to go home. Oh, my God. Go back to third. And he went back to third. Okay. All right. We're good. Marte on third. All right. We're good. He got lucky. There was some errors there at second and third.
Good job, good speed. God, he's very explosive.
Jesus.
First couple steps. This could be a close play if the throw's good.
Yeah, I think Phil Baroni's going to jail for murder.
Consecutive successful stolen base attempts for the Mets as they close in on the all-time record of 39.
Marte on third, counts 1-1. Lindor, look down the fastball, counts 1-2. 32nd straight stolen base without being caught. Well, the Mets could do something right. They could steal bases. Lindor fouls on the third base side, it looks like. Count stays 1-2. Well, Marte went double steal. So he's on third. We got a 1-2 count for Lindor and his new hairstyle with his banana cleats. Lights it up. Right field. Corner. He's out. Marte tagging and going. And the Mets draw first blood. Marte scores. Mets go up 1-0. With 1 out.
Marte creating that run with his legs. And Lindor driving in his 53rd of the year.
53rd RBI on the season for Lindor.
So 1-0
Alonso up at bat.
Alonso grounded out his first time up.
Ball inside.
So
Counts 1-0.
on this crew,
Alonso 0 for 1 today with a ground out. He has 24 home runs on the season. I would like for him to smack number 25 right here, right now.
so the answer
Low.
to the question is
Fastball. Counts 2-0.
Danokoro no Nagashi. That's how you say kitchen sink.
Oh, really?
Japanese. Ah. So Nolan Ray, who pitched in Japan.
Swing and a miss. Counts 2-1.
Extensive repertoire as Danokoro no Nagashi.
That's a lot of words for kitchen sink.
I don't write them. I just read them.
Alonso with a hit to short. And he's out at first.
That was a hot shot off the
Damn,
bat of
2
Alonso,
outs.
And Adames was equal to it.
Yeah, well, Thomas is a nice fielder. That ball was 112 here off the bat. It's a nice little backhand, and then he kind of gets, okay, Pete hustles to first. He's got a very strong arm. Almost came up too quick. A little snow cone.
A lot of white. Vogelbach taking a
Vogelbach low pitch. Counts 1-0.
Daniel grounded out his first time up. And that nice hot
Vogelbach 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Has 4 home runs on the season. Whoop-de-doo. Ball inside and low.
inside another curveball, and it's 2-0.
Missed with the curveball. Counts 2-0. Strike.
Strike with a slider.
Slider counts 2-1.
Talked often this year about the National League Central and how nobody's really forged a very good record of that division.
Fastball right down the middle. Vogelbach looked it down. Counts 2-2.
Even worse if the Mets could figure out a way to beat the team from that division. Mets are 4-11 against the National League Central, the weakest division in the league. 2-2 coming. And
Vogelbach goes down swing. He fucking sucks.
Contreras able to recover it. And the high
Oh, high! He actually got a piece of it. And a high throw to first, and Vogelbach is safe on first. Holy shit. Good hustle from the big man.
able to get to first base on a strikeout wild pitch.
That went back to the wall. He's got him. And Tellez is giving him the outside target.
But he's not on the bag.
It's okay. He gave him an outside target. It just was not a good throw.
All right. That's what went on in 2 out.
He's lumbering is over there here.
Well, there's a lot of lumbering going on there.
Tommy Pham. Little too low with the fastball. Counts 1-0.
He says outside target. Doesn't he give him a better target than if he's standing in foul territory?
Well, he's running from the angle in fair territory. He didn't get there.
I mean, he didn't have as far to go as Vogelbach did, and Daniel got there.
Ball.
2-0.
Low.
I mean,
Counts 2-0.
Men standing there at first base, and Tellez and Vogelbach.
Swing and a miss. Slider counts 2-1 for Pham. Pham 0 for 1 today with a ground out, 7 home runs on the season, 29 RBIs.
Bases first time up. Tellez playing behind Vogelbach at first.
Ball inside.
Inside with a fastball.
Missed with the fastball, counts 3-1.
Early outs over the first 3 innings is found to go in a little
Jeff
bit
McNeil on deck warming up. He's 0 for 1 today.
In the dugout.
All I want to do is just a zoom and a boom boom. Just shake your rump. Swing and a miss, full count, fastball.
already been at first base, but now it's 3-2.
All I want to do is just a zoom and your boom boom. Just shake your rump.
Jeff McNeil would be next.
They called that a strike. No way. That would have been. That should have been a ball. Get the fuck out of here. That's some bullshit. 3 outs. 1-0. Mets at Citi Field heading to a commercial break. Let's switch over to WWE Raw real quick and see what we got going on. Someone's lighting fireworks off outside my window. It's like Ricochet is walking to the ring. How could I forget Sable, bro? You're a gold dust guy? Yeah. And you're a blue dust guy, Billy. Here's the pitch. Strike counts 0-1. The Brewers have never won a World Series. Counts 1-1 for Yelich. He's 1-for-1 today with a single and a walk. 9 home runs of the season. Phil Baroni for president. The Brewers never won a World Series. That's a foul on the third base side. Counts 1-2. Counts 1-2.
I read it when it came out. I was in high school, and it's one of the best sports books I've ever read.
What's up, Lane?
Immortalized Joe Schultz, too, the man.
2-2 count for Yelich. Hey, we're 2 likes away from 15 likes on the stream, boys.
Great stories. 2-2 to Yelich.
And foul. Fastball from Verlander. Keep it at 2-2.
Pilots who might have been long forgotten, never considered 1 year as a major league team, will live forever. Yes. And so many players that were trying to hang on with expansion, of course. And it talked about other players. Fountain was shunned. He wouldn't talk. You know, what stays was in the
Ball, full count for Yelich.
When he came back to Yankee games, he was not. He was absolutely given the cold shoulder.
Well, he wrote a follow-up book called "I'm Glad You Didn't Take It Personally," which tells the stories of Bowie Q and the commissioner calling him in to Park Avenue to meet with him. And
Another foul. Keep it a full count.
boost the book sales. Right. He thought that was the greatest thing. And Jim, after his career was over, became a sportscaster in New York.
Hit. And there it goes. Right field. Left field rolls up. Yelich on first with a single. So Yelich is like their. Yelich is to the Brewers what Pete Alonso is to the Mets. That's like their star guy, right? Contreras 0 for 2, flyout, strikeout, 8 home runs on the season, 25 RBIs.
64. Famous delivery he had where he lost his hat and straight over the top, and he hurt his shoulder.
This will be pitch 84 from Verlander. And he fucking hit him in the arm.
It's Contreras.
Man on first and second, no outs. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Verlander's hit this season. He puts himself in yet another jam. He's already worked out a 3.
Seriously, Mets?
Now he's got another one to face. Oh, ouch. It's going to get me. He got all that padding. Come on. He knew it was coming, but it didn't hit him on the pad. It hit him between the pads. That's a design flaw. I was going to say, down in 69, the story of the book is he's trying to make a comeback as knuckleballer, right, after having been over the top.
Next man up, Tellez. He's 1 for 2 today.
Anyway, here's running Tellez, first and second, nobody out. And Tellez takes
Oh, nice.
ball 1. Tellez doubled to right field in the first.
Tellez takes the ball, counts 1-0. Tellez 1 for 2 today with a double, 12 home runs on the season, 32 RBIs.
Already left 6 runners on base.
Oh, interesting, B. Fouling back, fastball, counts 1-1. A little too low, counts 2-1. Was that pitch 86? What was that? 87.
Older pitchers adapting to new realities. We've seen it with Scherzer, and we're seeing it with Verlander.
Foul. Fastball, counts 2-2.
The one thing you like about Scherzer, there he is, moving right after Velez. Fell behind 2-0, 1-0, come after him with a fastball, and 2-1 fastball. Fountain won 21 games in 63. That was his big year. And then the next year in 60, they beat the Reds in 63 again? Or they in 61 they beat the Reds. 63 they lost to the Dodgers. Koufax had the big year. 2-2 coming. Grounded down to first, foul ball. And then 64 he was won 18 ball games.
Rounded down to first, foul ball, counts 2-2.
Decline of the Yankees. In 65 they finished 6th. In 66 they finished 10th. Willie Adames, the on-deck batter. Verlander about to his 90th pitch with nobody out of the 5th. And the curveball popped up.
Curveball popped up, and it goes into the stands. Third row behind home plate. Count stays 2-2.
These are the situations where in the past Verlander could reach back for a little extra, where he'd be throwing 92, 93, 94, and all of a sudden you'd see a 96 or a 97 up in the zone to strike you in or out. Whether he can still get there remains to be seen. So Les uses the timeout.
What are you doing, hon?
Contreras at first, nobody out. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming to Tellez. And fastball lifted
Popped.
right.
Right. Marte. You got it. Out.
Smart play by Nimmo to give way to Marte with a better arm.
Out.
Yeah,
And a man on first and second still.
momentum.
My Braves tied the game 1-1. Interesting, Jameson.
That's the first out of the inning. And the runners hold, and now Willie Adames, who's walked around the
Adames 0 for 1 today with a walk, 12 home runs of the season. Hefner to the mound. Verlander's got 91 pitches. We are still in top of the 5th.
We talked about it earlier, these long innings stacking on top of each other with an older pitcher, and maybe as much about giving him a break as anything else. Nobody's throwing as yet in the big ball. It's a curious visit. I don't know quite what to think about that. When you think about the men's bullpen tonight, remember that Drew Smith is back from suspension, so the Mets have a full complement.
Yeah, Drew Smith is back from suspension, so we could go to Drew Smith in a little bit.
TJ McFarland, who has not pitched in the big leagues yet this year, has been called up.
And somebody named McFarland has been called up.
First
So.
in the big leagues with Buck Showalter and Baltimore.
Arizona, where we saw quite a bit of it.
Adames, 0 for 1 today with a walk, 12 home runs in the season, 34 RBIs. Man on first and second with one out. We need a double play ball here, folks.
So now Adames, who has walked and grounded out, and Alvarez flashing signals to the infield. Yelich at second, a threat to go. He's got 17 steals this year. With the left-hand hitter up, Lindor was holding him. And now McNeil staying close to Yelich to keep him from getting too far away. Adames takes a fastball that just missed.
Fastball's low, counts 1-0. That's away from the plate, counts 2-0.
Pulled down on the slider, and it's 2-0.
He's got himself another behind the count.
It's been the story of his night. He's been behind the count all day.
He's been dodging bullets.
So you think the on patch jinxed him? Counts 2-0. Strike just hit the bottom corner with the slider, I think. Counts 2-1. Most likely, Lane. Most likely.
9 first pitch strikes for Verlander. And Adames lifts this one to right.
Right? Marte's trying to get there. He got it. Yelich is going to third. All right, 2 outs. 2 outs. And a man on first and third for the Brewers. Owen Miller, 0 for 2. Fielder's choice strikeout, 4 home runs in the season, 21 RBIs. We got about, what's the exact number? 95 pitches for Verlander. This is probably his last batter, said Gary Cohen.
All sorts of opportunities in this game. They're 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. They've left 6 runners on base over the first 4 innings.
Fouling back, counts 0-1 after a fastball. What are you doing on July 4th? It's my birthday, so I'll probably just hang out with Courtney. Owen Miller, 17 for 42 with runners in scoring position. 1 home run and a plethora of RBIs.
Yes.
That's low.
Pitch break down there as he misses low with a curveball.
Counts 1-1.
Which is by far the most he's thrown in any game. So Steve was talking about how the coaching staff has been encouraging him to throw his changeup more, and he has. Another hard-working inning. This will be his 23rd pitch of the 5th.
Swing and a miss. Curveball.
He's got a nice curveball going on here.
Counts 1 and 2.
Verlander smelling what could be the end of his night, working with a 1-0 lead in the 5th. This will be his 99th pitch. 1-2 coming to Miller.
Way too high.
No throw by Alvarez.
And Alvarez just lets him go to second. Counts 2 and 2.
For a throw and to get a rundown, and well, then Yelich try and score. Alvarez wanted to throw, but no one was there. First stolen base for Contreras. So now 2 in scoring position for Miller. A 2-2 count. Curveball struck him.
Struck him out with the curveball.
Justin Verlander strikes
3 outs.
Miller and Strange 2 more in scoring position on his 100th pitch of the night. 5 difficult but scoreless.
Well done.
For Justin
I'm going to go get some more water. I'll be right back. Please like the stream if you haven't liked the stream yet.
Financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT Turbo Max pickups, or current Chevy owners get a $7,250 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your local Chevy dealer. From coast to coast, you've seen us around. We live and work in the communities we serve. Our commitment runs deep. We're invested here, creating good jobs and supporting small businesses, many of which we're proud to call customers. You count on us to keep you connected to what matters most, and we're committed to delivering you the best
See Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny when you spend $35 at Applebee's. Applebee's. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
I can focus all my efforts on being able to find what I want to do with my life, how I want to contribute to this world. So for that, I'm extremely thankful.
Hey kids, you can join us in the booth to call half an inning of a Mets game on SNY. Parents, it's the last week to enter. Go to SNY.TV/KidCaster and submit your child's video today for a chance to win the 2023 SNY KidCaster contest presented by HSS. We love you too. Huh? Okay. All fifth inning, Jeff.
All right, here we go. Jeff McNeil leading off for the Mets here. Bottom of the fifth. Ball, it's low. Counts 1-0.
Off the suspended list. Get ready in the Mets bullpen.
It really hurt the Mets.
Drew Smith warming up.
You know, the penalty is so severe.
Wow, look how he kept his pitch count down, Rhea. He only has 57 pitches.
It really shortened the bullpen. They could ill afford.
McNeil pops that one. Shallow right. Foul territory. Out.
Makes the grab. He checked to make sure Tellez wasn't going to run him over. And it almost caught.
Why is David Peterson pitching on fucking Tuesday night?
And made the grab.
Now he's
I
calling.
can't fucking stand him.
Better catch that ball.
1 out.
McNeil's woes continue. Two at bats.
Francisco Alvarez 0 for 1 today with a ground out. 12 home runs on the season.
Dropping that back shoulder too much, Jeff. And
That's in the dirt. Counts 1-0.
Needs to try to level off a little bit. It's been tough for him. He's never had a month like this, and we know what he can do with the bat. And this is uncharted territory for him. This game
Fastball down the middle. Counts 1-1 for Alvarez.
Make adjustments, and he will. He's too good a hitter.
Best hitter in the majors last year. If you go by batting average.
Low and outside. Fastball counts 2-1.
Batting average for a full season. Speaking of which, the Marlins are off tonight. Lisa Rise at $3.99.
Alvarez yanks that one. Left. Foul territory. Third base line. Adames with the out.
Foul pop-ups, 2 outs.
2 out.
Adames faked like he was going to throw the ball into the stand, and then didn't. And now Luis Arias gets the ball and he throws it into the stands. So Adames got booed, and Arias figured he'd get cheered. Really, there was not much reaction.
Brett Beatty.
2 out and nobody on. Here's Brett Beatty, who walked his first time.
He was walked earlier. Looks down a fastball for a strike. Counts 0-1. Beatty 243 average, 4 homers, 20 RBI, 668 OPS.
Start in Arizona, he gave up 5 runs and 5 1/3. He's been much better tonight. He's given up only 1 hit. That 1 hit.
Looked like that was a ball outside and low. Counts 1-1.
Even though the throwing error.
That was pitch 64.
On the sac fly, the scorer figuring that he would have gone to third on the fly ball and scored on Alonso's grounder, which makes it an earned run.
Beatty smacked that one. Right center. And he's on first with a single.
So Brett Beatty with a 2-out single.
2-out single. Brett Beatty on first.
Good hack here. Got that hanging slider. Belt high out over the plate.
Gets ahead of 1-0.
Nimmo yanks that one foul on the first base side, counts 0-1. Nimmo 0 for 2, ground out, strikeout, 8 home runs on the season, 35 RBIs. Yeah, he definitely will. He's definitely a stud, Steven.
First, Tellez plays off the bag in front of him. How do you pick a guy off with a guy playing that far off first base? Well, Beatty really isn't a threat to steal. All right, but then why would you throw over? That's what I've always wondered. Pitchers are kind of quirky.
Ball away from the plate and low, counts 1-1.
Keep us first basemen on our toes. Some first basemen are more on their toes than others.
Beatty leading off a little bit on first. Nimmo pops that one up, right center. He's going to be out, right field. Out. Retires the side in the inning. 1-0 Mets. We're heading to the 6th. It'll be Drew Smith on the mound. I'm going to check Raw, see what we got on WWE Raw.
Money in the Bank ladder match proves that fortune favors the bold. The objective, climb the ladder and grab the briefcase. To the victor, a guaranteed contract for any championship match, anytime, any place, for up to 1 year. In its 18-year history, 93 superstars have attempted to ascend the ladder, including 7 WWE Hall of Famers. But only 28 superstars reached the summit and secured the coveted contract.
Brock Lesnar, Alexa Bliss, John Cena is Mr. Money in the Bank.
Since its creation,
We got a Money in the Bank promo.
WrestleMania 21, an astounding 7
Tell me about it, B.
contract holders have successfully cashed in to win championship gold. And as for Miss Money in the Bank, every woman, a perfect 7 for 7, have turned their championship dreams into reality.
We got a championship match.
The Money in the Bank contracts can lead to career breakthroughs as 13 superstars have used their contracts to claim their first ever world championship.
Match. Oh, we got us a new world champion. Touching family. This is Liberty.
Mets game is still in commercial.
A-lister The Miz and the rated R superstar Edge.
The ultimate opportunist has done it again.
Throughout its history, there have been 30 Money in the Bank ladder matches. For the women, Natalia holds the record, competing in 5. And on the men's side, the Big Red Machine Kane and the unparalleled Kofi Kingston have appeared in a record 7 matches. When it comes to Money in the Bank, chaos is the name of the game.
I wanted to pick up his
All right, here we go.
It would be okay, but he said to Beatty, I hope you make 100
6th inning.
in your career. And Beatty was a little confused, but the general message was, hey, if you stick around long enough, you're going to make plenty of those. And Nimmo said that something similar was said to him when he was coming up in the minor leagues.
Hey, Bernard, what's up? I'll be better if the Mets win a ball game, Bernard.
He started thinking to himself, man, if I have that result here, how am I going to hit at higher levels? And Jason Bay was actually down there and went over to Nimmo and said, hey, kid, I hope you have 1,000 more of those in your career because it means you've had a long, successful Major League career.
Drew Smith throws the ball in the outside, counts 1-0.
The things that everybody picks up as you go.
Winker is 0 for 2 today with 2 groundouts. He has 1 home run on the season. Just 1. Please like the stream. If you haven't liked the stream, feel free to subscribe. Ball inside. Fastball from Drew Smith. Counts 2-0. We got to string W's together, Bernard. Yesterday was really sloppy.
After the 10-game suspension,
Yesterday hurt.
we couldn't pitch in big league.
Strike counts 2-1. It's a fastball.
Rehab games. Right. So they had to create some simulated games for him just to keep him sharp. Sure.
Hit over the head of McNeil. That's a single after a fastball from
To start the 6th inning.
Drew Smith.
So leadoff single put the tying run up. Let's check into the studio.
Man on first, no outs.
Is a game break brought to you by your local Honda dealer.
Thanks, Gary. Braves and Twins, top of the second. Spencer Strider facing Joey Gallo. That is deep to center and gone. A solo shot, his 13th of the year. That made it 1-0 Minnesota. It's now 1-1, Gary, in the top of the sixth.
Braves have won 17 of their last 20.
Braves have won 17 of their last 20. Must be nice. That's a ball to Urias. Counts 1-0. He's 1 for 2 today with a single, 1 home run on the season, 5 RBIs. The Mets should have won that game yesterday, man. That's in the dirt. Counts 2-0.
Smith for the second straight batter is behind 2-0. Drew was in a bit of a funk when he drew the suspension for sticky stuff. Under other circumstances, it actually might have been a perfect time for him to have a break. But I think he was so troubled by the suspension that it might not have been the hit-clearing couple of weeks that one would have wanted.
Counts 3-0.
As behind on Maria's 3-0. Blake Perkins, the on-deck batter. And Maria's takes a fastball for a strike.
Counts 3-1.
Verlander went 5 innings. In trouble in 4 of the 5, but was able to clear it all. No runs, 5 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, a hit by pitch, 100 pitches in 5 innings. This is popped up.
Popped up.
Into shallow right.
Shallow right.
Circling in, and he's there. And puts it away to retire.
1 out.
Some National League storylines. We mentioned the Braves and their recent hot streak. The Giants have been almost as hot. They're 2.5 behind the Diamondbacks in the West. Clayton Kershaw carrying the Dodgers because, well, the rest of the rotation is hurt. And the Padres continue to limp along. The Giants are a surprise. The other thing of note for the Dodgers yesterday is Freddie Freeman picked up his 2,000th career hit yesterday. Congratulations to Frederick. Freddie's 33. He'll be 34 later this year.
It's a ball inside. Counts 1-0. Fastball from Drew Smith. You can see he's a little off target. Perkins is up at bat right now. 1 for 2 with a single, 2 home runs in the season, and 10 RBIs. 10 pitches from Drew Smith thus far. This is his return game. Counts 1-0. Next pitch. Foul and back. Another fastball from Smith. Counts 1-1.
I like his chances. It's all about his health. Certainly a good enough hitter to sustain that. Absolutely. Verlander with his 5 scoreless innings today lowered his ERA from 4.50 to 4.11. Beatty on the grass against Perkins, who had a base hit to right his last time up. Switch hitter batting left.
That's a ball. It's high. Counts 2-1. Is that right, Steven?
To be the right fielder for the Brewers this year, but he hasn't played at all.
Counts 2-1.
Elbow injury, so they played Brian Anderson quite a bit in right field, as well as in third base. Perkins getting the call tonight. Check swing on a fastball, and he held the swing.
He held in time. Counts 3-1. Come on, Smith. Get it together.
Drew's been behind all 3 hitters he's faced so far.
Drew Smith is on the mound for the Mets.
Surprising that they're being a little rust after not pitching.
Drew Smith, Bernard.
But he's working in a 1-0 game, so he doesn't have much margin for error. Behind on Perkins, 3-1.
Strike. Full count. Just got the corner.
Generous call by Jansen Visconti, the home plate umpire, 3-2. Winker at first, coming off knee surgery. He's been limited. That's why he's been de-aging, so it's not likely he's going to be running.
Don't walk him, Smith.
Not going. And Perkins
You
goes
got him.
swinging.
Fastball. Struck him out. 2 outs.
And Drew Smith has his first strikeout for the second out. Just beat him. Very tardy, very little hit rotation there. Let's get a ball pass after that. There's 2 out. Joey Weimer.
Joey Weimer 0 for 2. Reached on an error. 10 home runs in the season. 28 RBIs.
And Weimer pops one foul.
Foul right side.
Brewers have left 8 runners.
Yeah, that was a bullshit suspension, though, Bernard. Counts 0-1. That was a bullshit suspension.
That's bullpen numbers, which are actually better than their starters' numbers. And one feeds the other. fact that the Mets have not been able to get their starters deep into games has had a huge impact.
Counts 0-1. That's a high. Pitch there, ball. 1-1 count.
That means only 24 times in 77 games has the starter gone 6.
Yeah, it's been attacks on the bullpen.
It's put daily pressure on that group.
That's high again with the fastball. Counts 2-1. Who the fuck is lighting fireworks off like that?
You know, you kind of forgot about Edwin because he hasn't been here all year.
Counts 2-1.
Boy, of course, 162, it's being felt. His essence.
Fastball, swing and a miss, 2-2 count.
Which was thought to be a strength at the start of the year, is 12th out of 15 teams in the National League in ERA. That's an area that's got to get better. Maker at first with 2 down, 2-2 to Weaver.
Popped up. Oh my God.
To the warning track, back at the wall, and it's out of here.
Home run.
2-run homer for Joey Weaver. Puts the Brewers in front.
Brewers go up 2-1. Home run. Brewers.
And it's 2-1 Milwaukee.
Seriously, Drew Smith? Bro, seriously, 422 feet.
Well, he's very strong. It's a fastball here. Of course,
Oh, there goes this game.
Plate. Belt high out over the middle. Wow, he is a strong man.
Weaver and the other Brewers rookies thrashed the Mets in Milwaukee.
We got to get going offensively.
That's the second home run he's hit against the Mets this season.
Fucking annoying. Ball counts 1-0. Drew, throw strikes.
And now Christian Yelich has been on base 3 times already.
Strike. Fastball counts 1-1 to Yelich.
1-1. Verlander battled his way through 5. Was able to keep the Brewers
Fucking
off the board,
unbelievable.
but no such luck for Smith.
Ball on the outside counts 2-1.
Slider outside. It's 2-1.
Are we gonna win a game this week? Like, come on. Yelich 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. Popped to Smith. First to Alonso, out. Drew Smith's getting the shit booed out of him. I'll be right back. 2-1 Brewers. Because we suck this year. We absolutely are dog shit.
Looking for the perfect ride this summer? You'll find it at Smithtown Kia. During the Kia Summer Sales Event, the team at Smithtown always gives you more. New 2023 Kia Forte LXS, only $199 per month. New 2023 Kia Niro LX, $299 per month. Plus up to 115% over book value for your trade. At Smithtown, get free oil changes for life as part of the Kia for Life plan. Plus a free smart TV with any same-day Kia delivery. Steve Canales, Smithtown Kia, your Kia from the store.
I would recommend King Quality to anyone who's looking to do a roof, windows, siding, one of the major expenses of owning a home. A big help in us making the decision that King Quality offered the finance options that work for us.
It gave us the security to know that we can get this job done.
Jeff really does care about every one of his customers.
King Quality customers all our family. Family deserves peace of mind for a lifetime. We are part of the King Quality family and always will be.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, and foot and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Home 6th inning, Starling Marte leads off against Colin Ray and takes a curveball up and in for ball 1. Marte fashioned the Mets run pretty much by himself in the fourth inning. Singled, stole second, took third on the throwing error, scored on the sacrifice fly. That run stood up until the sixth. Slider by Ray, 1-1.
I always like to look at pitchers, starting pitchers, when they get a lead. You know, they hold it. They run out there and run as soon as they go.
Old enough to do that now. 1-1 count here for Starling and Marte.
Marte shows bunt but lays off 2-1.
I hope you're right.
Well, Colin Ray has only
Bernard.
gone through 6 innings once this season in 12 starts. Worked the 6th inning today against the 2-3.
Ball and a broken bat hit.
Sprints off the mound and puts the tag on Marte.
And Marte's tagged out running down the first base line by the pitcher. 1 out.
Big time. It's stunned Marte. He hasn't thrown a ball that moved this much. And you can see just sawed him off. And on the tag, a lot of snow cone. That ball could have popped out. So it happens. I know Ronnie would be chuckling, but you know.
Who was the batter that got in trouble for having a corked bat? Was that Sammy Sosa? Remember he had the bat corked?
Drove in the Mets run with a sac fly.
Lindor up at bat. I think it was him. Strike. Slider counts 0-1. Lindor 0 for 1 today with a sac fly and an RBI.
Pete Alonso waiting on deck. Lindor fouls back the fastball.
Fouling back counts 0-2. I think it was Sammy Sosa who got in trouble with a corked bat. Right? It wasn't Barry Bonds. Counts 0-2. Adam Ottavino warming up.
On the pitch in the 7th. And Lindor rolls one foul.
Lindor fouls it down the first base line. Counts 0-2.
Ray's throwing himself a nice little ball game here. He's throwing strikes. He's not overpowering. You don't have to be. He's making his pitches, mixing up his
Alonso on deck. He's 0 for 2 today.
Second career start against the Mets, 7+ years after the first one. He was very successful in that first start. He's having a good night tonight.
Lindor fouls it down the first base line again.
There goes Wayne.
He's got some rain.
Yes, he does. Wayne Kirby, the first base coach for the Metsies.
Most of the numbers on Colin Ray, who has filled a spot in the rotation since Brandon Woodruff went down early in the season with shoulder problems. One of the Brewers trio of aces with Corbin Burns and Freddie Peralta. Woodruff's been out for months.
Lindor yanks that one. It's fair. Right field. Tying one on base. Lindor on first.
Lindor's driven in a run. He's gotten a hit. He also contributed to the Carolina behavioral health teamwork moment.
A ball up the middle, beautiful play. Look at that stab, spinorama.
All right, Pete Alonso needs to hit a bomb here.
With a long hop. Just a real fine play.
Lindor at first. He's been running a little more lately. 9 steals now on the year. He's the tying run. And does not go. Started and stopped on that.
Just got in for a strike. Looks like a fastball. Counts 0-1. Alonso 0 for 2 today with 2 groundouts. 24 home runs on the season. 55 RBIs.
Grounded. Adamas made a nice play on. He was 112 miles an hour to no avail. Ball pulled by Ray to try and freeze Lindor. And
Alonso fouling back. Counts 0-2.
That was Pete's pitch to hit right there, and he fouled it back. Good cut.
Vogel back on deck. With Marte stolen base in the 4th, Ray has given up 10 steals this year in 11 tries. Lindor, I think, wanted to go on the first pitch, but didn't get a good jump and stopped. Now, Alonso down the count 0-2. Disengagement.
Tried to get Lindor out at first, not in time. He stayed safe.
Very careful to count the disengagements.
This will be pitch 80. 0-2 count here for Alonso. He'll smash that one. Out at left field. 2 outs.
So 2 away. That's left to Vogelback.
Daniel Vogelback.
109 here. So 112 and 109, both resulting in outs in his last 2 at-bats for Alonso. Punishing that base.
Vogelback 0 for 2, ground out, strikeout, 4 home runs on the season, but he has 21 RBIs.
Reach first base on a strikeout wild pitch in the 4th.
Strike.
Fastball
Fastball counts 0-1.
Brewers still at first, but 2 down. Mets down by a run in the 6th. Ray has thrown 10 straight strikes. And that's back to 1 disengagement. Right. Resets with the new batter. It's a different umpire, you could say. 1 disengagement. Cool disengagement. I wonder what they would say in Montreal.
Strike. Vogelback looked it down. God, he's awful. Counts 0-2.
Ray just continues to pour in strikes, and Vogelback down in the count 0-2. Ray has struck out 3, walked 1. And Vogelback loops one out to left.
Hit over towards left field. He's out.
And that retires the side.
We leave Lindor stranded. Scores 2-1 Brewers, heading to the bottom of the 6th.
You can hit them hard, but
I'm going to go and see what we got on WWE Raw. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins about to come to the ring. What the fuck is he wearing? Oh, Seth Rollins is going to be on First Take tomorrow. I got to check that out. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm aware, Joseph. Thank you. So who do we got? Thurin versus Peterson tomorrow, Wednesday. Miley versus Senga. Hauser and Scherzer Thursday. These are all night games, so I'll probably do all of them. I'm off till the 3rd.
And then Max Scherzer gets the Thursday night start against Adrian Hauser. Spike Lee is at the ballpark with Mook. Mookie Wilson is at the ballpark. Is that his character from what movie? Well, Spike played Mookie in Do the Right Thing. So one Mookie with another Mookie. I bet you Mookie inspired that.
Adam Ottavino on the mound.
He inspired a lot of people. Adam Ottavino on the pitch in the 7th inning against William Contreras.
Ball to Contreras.
So for 2 and a hit batsman.
Yes, Joe. Thank you for asking. I'm doing a little bit better.
Got 2 outs, but walked a pair, and then David
Counts
Roberts
1-0.
got a 5-out save as the Mets won their only game in that series.
Ball inside. Counts 2-0.
Adonis for the Brewers took a 2-1 lead on Joey Wiemer's 2-run homer in the last inning against Drew Smith. Alavino trying to hold him at bay.
Hit. Grounded to Lindor. He's got it. Chuck it to Alonso at first. Out, one down. Okay.
A lot of these Brewers not run particularly hard to this.
Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 3 today, double. 12 home runs on the season.
So 1 out and nobody on now. Tellez, who had a double back in the first inning. Verlander did tremendous work tonight, working out of jams. Biggest one came in the first.
The ball on the outside counts 1-0.
Comebacker from Miller for a force at the plate, and then after falling behind Winker 3-0, got him to ground out. 2 more base runners in the second, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, but Verlander kept him off the board each time.
Ball on the outside counts 2-0.
Slider didn't get there, and it's 2-0. Second straight batter out of Venus falling behind 2-0.
Mets are so fucking shitty, man.
Dégagement. Disengagement. You asked. I'm telling you, every time there's
Ball counts 3-0.
we get an answer. So do or and dégagement.
How many times are we gonna walk people on base?
Trois, but it's a balk. I don't want to say balk, Frenchie. It was a trois. Rio coming. And
Strike.
inside corner 3-1.
Counts 3-1.
Used to be a great little post theater restaurant in the off the Milwaukee theater district called Rue de Trois. I used to love that restaurant. I don't know if it's still open.
And it's outside
Walked
ball
him.
4, so Tellez is on with a 1-out walk.
Tellez on first.
I saw that restaurant. It was like 40 years ago.
No.
Now, I mean, it could still be there.
And a commercial break. Must stay focused on the game. It's very tight. It's 2-1 here.
Here's Thomas' walk rounded out, slide out over 2. And he takes a fastball for a strike.
Fastball strike to Adames. Counts 0-1. Milner warming up in the Brewers bullpen.
We can hear you, by the way. That's Obi Milner, the side-arming lefty up in the Brewers bullpen. You get Dave to do your dirty.
Dave couldn't figure it out.
That gets off the glove of Alvarez, and Tellez could walk down.
Wild pitch. Tellez is going to go to second.
I think a fastball. What do you think?
Go either way. 50-50.
Yep.
Even Buck is getting disgusted with his team.
That's a wild pitch. Okay. And the score says wild pitch. Okay. I have no argument. Can't argue either way. No.
Counts 1-1.
So that's Tellez at second with 1 out. A 1-1 count to Adames. So for 2 and a walk today.
Ball on the outside. Jesus Christ, Adam.
Let's see. Cafe and Trois.
Counts 2-1.
Yep. Still there.
What street's it on? What's the address?
It's right in the theater district there.
Right.
44th Street.
Yep. And it's a fine place. I love it.
Strike.
Alavino catches the
Fastball.
zone. It's 2-2 to Adames.
Yeah, he did.
Miller, the on-deck batter.
He did, Joe. Counts 2-2.
Go to City to a free meal.
I was going to say, is that like a personal endorsement? Are you a compensated spokesman? 2-2 coming. And it's fouled off.
Foul. Keep it at 2-2.
I think you have much happier thoughts about Cafe and Trois than you do about, say, Florida Light and Power, given our earlier conversations this year. Yes. Two coming to Adames.
Struck him out. Slider. 2 outs.
That's swept right out of the zone. That's swept Williams.
No, Liam, you don't.
And that is Ottavino's game. He's got that big sweeping breaking ball, and it's tough on right-handers. It's hard to lay off.
with 2 out. Tellez still at second. Here's Owen Miller.
Miller takes the slider away from the plate for a ball. Counts 1-0. He's 0 for 3 today. Fielder's choice. Two strikeouts, 4 home runs of the season, 21 RBIs.
Miller struck out twice and hit a comebacker with the bases loaded in the first.
That's a ball. Counts 2-0.
His fourth batter is behind 3 of them. 2-0. Oh. First game.
And that's a ball, not even close. Counts 3-0.
Jesse Winker, the on-deck batter. There's action in the bullpen for the Brewers. Hobie Milner up. You mentioned Colin Ray hasn't gone beyond 6 innings this year. He has actually pitched in the 7th, just hasn't retired a batter in the 7th.
Finally, a strike.
Strike 3-1.
Counts 3-1.
83 pitches. He's thrown as many as 93 in a game, so we'll see whether he is done. He might leave him in to face Pham and bring in the lefty from McNeil. See whether he got handshakes after the last inning. Ottavino behind on Miller, 3-1. And Miller takes a slider
Walked him.
outside for ball 4. So 2 walks in the 8th.
Oh, man.
Second straight outing that he's walked 2 batters. Now he'll face Jesse Winker with 2 men on him.
2 train boards. Well,
That was the man
drawing
he wanted,
the train.
because left-handers have a little better chance against Ottavino. Brewers have only scored 2 runs in this game, but there's been very little easy for any man pitcher in this game. Verlander, 100 pitches in 5 innings. Drew Smith gave up a 2-run homer in the 6th. Now Ottavino with a hard-working inning. Winker had a base hit and scored in front of Weaver's home run in the 6th. It was Winker and Weaver.
Winker up at bat. He's 1 for 3. Foul.
It's nothing more. Sounds like a double play combination. Like Weaver to Winker to Jan.
Counts 0-1.
Mets have faced 33 batters tonight and threw only 13 first pitch strikes. So they've been behind almost everybody. 0-1 to Winker. And that goes to the backstop.
Wild pitch. Everybody's going to advance.
Has to play the carom on the second wild pitch.
Man on second and third.
Pass ball. That was not a wild pitch. He just missed it.
Oh, man. What's with our closers?
He got caught trying to frame.
What's with our bullpen?
Was he expecting a cutter and he got a fastball?
I think he was trying to bring it
2 outs and a man on second and third.
You know,
With the count 1-1.
get carried away with that framing.
Especially for a pitch like that that's never going to be called a strike. So 2 in scoring position now for Winker.
With a base hit here, it'd be a backbreaker.
And
Foul. Counts 1 and 2.
was an angry fastball up in the zone. It's 1-2. Tellez at third, Miller at second with 2 down. 1-2 to Jesse Winker.
Popped up.
Pop up, shallow center.
Shallow center. Lindor gets the out.
Left side retired.
They strand 2. 7th inning stretch time in Citi Field. Mets down 2-1.
That's 10 and 7.
I'm going to see what we got on WWE Raw. Logan Paul. Promo.
medicine. I'm living with HIV and I'm on Cabenuva. It helps keep me undetectable.
For adults who are undetectable, Cabenuva is the only complete long-acting HIV treatment you can get every other month.
Cabenuva is 2 injections given by my healthcare provider every other month. It's really nice not to have to rush home and take a daily HIV pill.
Don't receive Cabenuva if you're allergic to its ingredients or if you're taking certain medicines which may interact with Cabenuva. Serious side effects include allergic reactions, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If you have a rash and other allergic... There's a Chevy truck to get you there.
Yeah, I saw it, Joseph. That's interesting.
1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 LT Turbo Max pickups, or current Chevy owners get a $7,250 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your local Chevy dealer.
This summer, don't miss your chance to win up to $1 million.
Rusty Staub to lead off as a pinch hitter. It is all on the line for Rusty Staub. He has a 7th consecutive game streak going where he has had a pinch hit. The record is 8, held by Dave Philly back in 1958. So a base hit here would tie with Dave Philly's Major League record. And there it is. Rusty Staub has tied the Major League record of a pinch hit in 8 consecutive games. Oh, baby.
What a great player. He was a great player as an everyday player, and he was a great player as a bench player. Now, that ball was thrown out for Rusty by, I believe it was Ivan De Jesus. There's Big Orange. Ron Reed was the pitcher. He was the great setup man for the Phillies. A class act. Ron Reed, Gary, from the mound, walked over to within 10 feet of Rusty at first base and tipped his hat to Rusty. That's nice. It was really a class act. But Showalter has seen his team often of late score lots of runs and lose. Today, they're down 2-1 in the 7th. They need some offense. Colin Ray has given up just 1 run.
I don't know, Lane. Leadoff man is Pham.
7th for the first time this season. Tommy Pham leads off against him.
It's a ball, low, counts 1-0. Tommy Pham 0 for 2, ground out, strikeout, 7 home runs on the season.
And now, trying to put together his deepest outing of the season. Pham was grounded out and struck out today, 0 for 2. And Pham, it's a weak ground ball.
Weak ground ball to third. He should be able to get to first. And it goes foul.
Even the foul lines are conspiring against the Mets.
Pham's got to go back and back. Counts 1-1.
A little excitement here. And then Jeff McNeil and Francisco Alvarez for the Mets in the 7th. Mets have been limited just 3 hits tonight by Colin Ray.
Pham lights that one over to third, and he's caught out.
Alonso's hit 2 balls.
I don't know, Lane.
Into outs, and now Pham has that experience. 1 away. That's a leadoff double if it gets by Urias. I think that's going to be all for Ray with the left.
1 out. It looks like Ray's coming out of the game. Milner's going to come in. Side armor, lefty. All right, call it a bullpen. I'm going to switch back to Raw while we go to commercial on SNY. Tommaso Ciampa. Going to bed, Jameson. Have a good night. Yeah, I know, Lane.
You can now have Domino's drop to a location near you with new Domino's Pinpoint Delivery. Just choose Pinpoint Delivery on the Domino's app, drop a pin on the map, and get pizza delivered just about anywhere. It's Domino's Pinpoint Delivery.
Mets top prospect Kevin Parada joins the show to talk about hitting mechanics and the biggest adjustment going from college to pro ball on the latest episode of the Mets Pod, presented by Tri-State Cadillac Dealers. Subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcasts. Side-arming lefty Hobie
Milner, 35 games, ERA at 2.73.
ERA is outstanding. Giving up the same amount of hits as innings pitched. Walks are decent, but left-handers hit.
Here is McNeil, who's 0 for 2 today. Takes a strike. Counts 0 and 1. 0 for 2, pop out, foul out. 3 home runs on the season for him.
Almost throws. It reminds me of Larry McWilliams. Remember Larry McWilliams, the left-hander with the Pirates and the Braves? Similar motion, similar delivery. Very good pitcher. Tough pitcher.
Milner starts all the way on that first base side of the rubber and then
counts 2 and 1.
First base. So he's creating as extreme an angle as he can to be behind the left-hand hitter. And McNeil fouls the fastball away, and it's 2 and 2.
Foul, counts 2 and 2.
Look at the elbow strain. Oh my gosh, look at the torque.
I'm told that Larry McWilliams hit you with a pitch 4 times.
Yes, he did. Hit me in the head. He's the only guy that beat me in the big leagues. Well, with St. Louis. He threw hard.
McNeil foul.
Off that slider.
Third base side.
He had the similar pitches as Hobie. And then he developed, Gary, the sidearm delivery, a split finger with, I believe, the Braves. And that, I went, oh my gosh. He threw it for a strike. It was murder.
Ball on the outside.
So this is not the recommended
Full count.
for a left-hand hitter to get out of a slump against. But McNeil's worked the count full.
And sometimes it's better to get a tough lefty where you got to stay in. You know, it helps you. I always wanted to face a left-hander when I slumped because it made me stay in.
Francisco Alvarez on deck, 3-2 to McNeil. And Jeff lines one to right field.
Jeff hit over towards right field, out, 2 outs.
2 away. Two out of the inning. And now Francisco Alvarez will face the side-arming lefty. Lefties have not been easy for Alvarez. Sitting just 122.
Alvarez up at bat. He's 0 for 2 today.
He takes a fastball just out.
Fastball inside, counts 1 and 0.
Brooks Raley is up in the Mets.
Brooks Raley warming up in our bullpen. Strike. 1-1 count.
This should be a pretty good matchup for Alvarez, even though he's struggling against lefties.
Alvarez fouling backwards, I think. Counts 1 and 2.
McCullen Ray went 6 in the third, allowed a run on 3 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, a wild pitch, 86 pitches. Job well done by the Milwaukee starter. And now Milner trying to finish off the 7th. And he gets Alvarez on the half.
And he went around. Out, 3 outs. That's the end of 7. 2-1 Brewers still heading to the 8th. I'll be right back.
This is Sadie. She's on Verizon, the network she can count on. And now she's got my plan, the game-changing new plan that lets her pick exactly what she wants and save on every perk. Sadie's getting her plan ready for a big trip. Travel pass on. Nice iPhone. Cute couple. Trips don't last forever. Neither does summer love. So, Sadie's moving on. Apple Music? Check. Introducing my plan. The first and only unlimited plans that give you exactly what you want, so you only pay for what you need. Act now and get iPhone 14 Pro Max on us when you switch. It's your Verizon.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event now. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Now get a low $299 per month lease on road.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
His idea of a date is pizza night.
If you ask me, he's not craving pizza. He's craving pizza night with you.
I think you're right. Pizza night is more than just pizza. It's that Friday thing.
Go for pizza night. Go for Grubhub.
I can focus all my efforts on being able to find what I want to do with my life, how I want to contribute to this world. So for that, I'm extremely thankful.
Are the Jets on the verge of getting some unwanted publicity? Details later tonight.
Hey, Curry Apple, Jerry Blevins, Point Bet postgame live on the way. The big blow in this game, the home run that Drew Smith gave up. Yeah, you know he's been feeling it, watching the team struggle out of the bullpen. I think he went a little bit much, left the ball in the middle. Let's hope it's not the difference. All right, we'll see you guys coming up on the postgame show. Back to you, Gary.
All right, gentlemen, the road ahead presented by your Tri-State Cadillac dealers. This is a 4-game series with 4 night games. And then over the weekend, the Giants are in for 3. And then the Mets go to Arizona and San Diego, and that'll take us right to the All-Star break. And the Mets have got to get something going between now and then. Got to get it rolling. Rolling. That's a great shot. I love it. Rally is on the pitch as we go to the top of the 8th. Luis Arias leads off for the Brewers. And takes a fastball for a strike. Bradley last pitch Saturday, 2/3 of an inning, no runs, 1 hit. Arias 1 for 3 today. He was also robbed of a hit.
Counts 0-1 for Urias.
Middle of the 2nd. Change up misses away. Ball.
Change up misses away. It's a ball. Counts 1-1.
And then Joey Weaver, who has the 2-run homer that is the difference in this game.
Swing and a miss. Change up. Counts 1 and 2.
Brewers 2 runs and 7 hits. Mets 1 run and 3 hits. The Brewers have had ample opportunities to have a passel more runs, but they've left 10 runners on base over the first 7 innings. 1-2 coming from Raleigh. He spikes that changeup down, and it's 2-2.
Counts 2 and 2. That's Raleigh on the mound.
And he comes inside. 3-2.
Ball inside. Full count.
Verlander with 5 scoreless innings.
Perkins on deck. Perkins on deck. He's 1 for 3.
Worked around a couple of walks in the 7th. And now Raleigh in the 8th.
Foul. Third base side. Keep it a 1.
So the Colorado Rockies are off today.
Keep it a 3-2.
The Rockies just finished a series with the Angels that was historic in a couple of different ways. They lost the game on Saturday 25-1, which was the third largest margin of victory since 1900.
Walked him.
Inside ball 4 in a row.
God almighty.
But then yesterday the Rockies came
Man on first, no outs.
on Friday, so they took 2 out of 3 in the series, despite being outscored 32-12. It was the largest negative run differential in a series for a team that won the series since 1897, when the Louisville Colonels won a series in which they were outscored by 23. So it's very rare. I would say that it hadn't happened in 126 years.
Ball to Perkins, counts 1-0.
Always look for the things that haven't happened in a while. Like Perkins turns around about right-handed, fouls one back.
Foul, counts 1-1.
Perkins went 1 for 3 as a left-hand batter. Well, there's our first look at the wild card, and the Mets are not in good stead there. 8 games behind with a whole lot of teams in front of them.
Well, that's 8 behind the Dodgers. They're third place, been a wild card contender right now.
Ball, counts 2-1.
Marlins are looking very formidable with their pitching, especially with the emergence of Yuri Perez, 20 years old. Yesterday threw 6 scoreless innings. Now he's thrown 21 consecutive scoreless innings at age 20. Giants have been hot. The Dodgers are just treading water, trying to wait for some of their pitching to get healthy.
Ball.
Perkins takes a cutter that misses in, and it's 3-1.
Counts 3-1.
Boy, the Met pitching staff today has lived right on the razor's edge, behind in the count all day long.
See if they send the runner here.
Ria's not a base stealer.
I doubt it.
Ria's, remember, missed 2 months with a hamstring injury. He has not attempted a stolen base this year. Joey Weaver, who has the big blow in this game, is on deck. 3-1 to Perkins. And he grinds it down to third.
Beatty
Comes in, he'll make the play to first.
makes the play at first.
And gets the first out as a
1 out, man on second.
Well, he's got a lot of momentum coming home. It would have been a heck of a play thrown across his body to get the lead runner.
So now runner in scoring position.
Joey Weimer. 1 for 3, reached on error, and he had the 2-run home run, 11 home runs in the season, 30 RBIs. He is the reason why the Brewers are winning right now, and he takes the ball. Counts 1-0. Change-up misses from Raleigh.
Was his 11th of the year. And Weaver swings and misses. Had a good sinker by
That was a sinker, swing and a miss, counts 1-1.
He was 24 years old, came out of the University of Cincinnati. 4th round pick by the Brewers in 2020.
Ball on the outside, counts 2-1.
Played nearly as big a role as he has. But he has taken over as the everyday center fielder, giving them some outstanding defense out there. And the occasional power that we saw tonight. Skies this one to center. This one will be played.
Center field, playable for Brendan Nimmo.
And that's the second out. Urias will stay
2 outs.
second, 2 down.
Urias stayed on second.
This was Weaver's home run that is the difference in this game.
Got a fastball belt high out over the plate. And he's a strong guy. There's the cheese.
Here at the Cheesehead. Everybody in Wisconsin wants to be a Cheesehead. So 2 out of
Yelich is 2 for 3. 2 singles and a walk, 9 home runs in the season, 34 RBIs. Yelich takes the ball, counts 1-0.
Has a base hit in his only career at bat against Raleigh.
Strike.
Takes one on the inside corner with that slider.
Slider counts 1-1.
It's been very careful with Raley not trying to overwork him. They felt as though he was overworked early in the season. He wound up on the injured list. They don't want a recurrence of that.
Strike. Slider again counts 1-2.
Two sliders right down the pipe. Yelich taken. Raley's up in the count 1-2 to Yelich.
Missed. 2-2 count.
Contreras would be next.
Contreras on deck for the Brewers. He's 0 for 3 today.
Reyes in second with 2 down. Door plant right behind Reyes. 2-2 coming.
Fouling back.
Got a piece of that sinker and fouled it off.
Oh, look, that was the sinker.
Better than 34,000 on hand on Monday night. Hoping the Mets can figure out a way. Brewers have been the kings of one-run games. They're 12-4 in one-run games this season. 2-2 coming to Yelich. And a slider fouled off.
Foul. Keep it at 2-2.
When you're the lowest scoring team in the league, if you're going to win, and they're 3 games over 500, you've got to play a lot of close games and win them. Brewers have an outstanding bullpen headed by Devin Williams, and that's one of the reasons why. 2-2 on the way. And foul tip.
Struck him out.
Alvarez, strike 3.
And to the bottom of the 8th, 2-1 Brewers. I'm going to switch to Raw while the Mets go on commercial break. That's in a commercial break as well.
This is the executive branch. It's declassified. Having said that, though, you need processes in place. If the president walked into my office and said, the document you're looking at, that top secret document, I declassify it. I still wouldn't tell a soul about that document until the word top secret was struck and the signature of a declassification officer was on the piece of paper attesting that it is no longer classified. I would have
That would probably be,
even though the president said that.
okay, but there still isn't that set process, and to me, that's a failure of government and the National Archives and Record Administration.
And that's why I think
That's a huge problem.
President Trump did have the unilateral authority to declassify anything he wanted as president. And that will be one of his defenses, so long as the documents he held were declassified while he was president. You need a process, though, to prove that. And that's where this becomes legally murky.
What gets interesting, too, is the judge in this case, pretty outspoken and firm that she didn't want any leaks in this case, and she wanted, a lid to be kept on all of this. Apparently that's been violated by somebody. I don't know. Why do I assume that a leak to a liberal outlet likely didn't come from some conservative, but maybe somebody close to that special counsel? Just a guess. I don't know. What do you think, Haley?
Yeah, Sean, that is a key point. I sit here and I see these things, these details of a case in a court of law by a special counsel come in.
Oh, jeez, Fox News.
We go to the bottom of the 8th. Take a nice long look at the gorgeous Art Deco of the Chrysler Building. Mark Cannon will bat for Brett Beatty, leading off in the bottom of the 8th against the sidearming lefty Hobie Milner. Milner came on to get the final 2 outs of the 7th, and he gets his first slider into Canna. Came off the bench yesterday and got a walk and a controversial strikeout. That skimmed down to first and handled by Tellez on 1 hop. And Canna's retired for the first out in the home 8th.
And Mark Canna leads off and he's out.
After the post-game show, check in with Darryl Strawberry. Get you up to date on the Jets and a dream day for a Mets fan, all on Honda Sports Night. Elvis Peguero, who picked up his first career save over the weekend for the Brewers, getting ready in the bullpen. Brandon Nimmo, the batter. Nimmo was grounded out, struck out, and flied out 0 for 3. So it could be that they're going to.
Nimmo, swing and a miss. He's 0 for 3. Ground out, strike out, fly out.
Face Marte, and then they'd have Devin Williams, their closer, ready for the ninth.
That would be 3 days in a row for Peguero.
Line for development right there is Adames. A soft
Hit over to Adames, soft hit. He's out. 2 outs.
In and out. So Milner's retired all 4 of his batters, and now they'll want the.
And we got a call to the bullpen.
Marte. Elvis Peguero coming in, called to the bullpen.
Need checking. Points.
Clogged gutters are scary. Clogged gutters are messy. You tired of dealing with clogged gutters? Then call 833 Leaf.
You ain't got a chance, Pipsqueak. Diet it. Bailey, if I wanted to hear more out of you, I would have tossed the coin in your begging bowl. Tú estás hablando con the wrong one. Because I will prove each and every one of you wrong. When Santos and I climb that ladder and bring that...
Elvis is coming in for the Brewers.
What I see is a bunch of little girls. And you know, it's very clear to me why
Becky Lynch lost a lot of muscle. She's very skinny.
the women's division, because I am not a little girl. I am a woman. And in fact, I'm the best and the greatest woman to ever do this. And Zelina, you're right. This is my first ladder match. But you know what? Winning, honey, it's what I... And when I make history on Saturday and I get that Money in the Bank contract, guess what? Ladies, you all can say thank you, Trish, for letting me be part of such a historic moment. And you, Lynch.
The Mets game, probably. Lane? Becky Lynch is really thin, man.
Peguero comes on to face Starling Marte.
Peguero on the mound, 25 games, ERA 2.89. 1 save, 2 OPP.
In 3 days, pitching 19 pitches.
Starling Marte, 1 for 3, single, run, stolen base, 4 home runs on the season.
Briefly pitched with them the last 2 years, then was traded in the Hunter Renfroe deal in the offseason. And a part of one of the best bullpens in baseball for Craig Counsell. First time that Peguero's
There are 2 outs here.
in his career. Probably has to just get 1 batter as he faces Marte. Who scored the only Met run after a base hit and a stolen base in the 4th.
Ball.
And he takes a strike at the knees.
I said it was a strike.
That was a generous call there.
Well,
Counts 0-1.
Record in 1-run games, not just in 1 season, but over a 6-year span. Tell you how good their bullpen has been. Of course, Josh Hader anchored that bullpen for a number of years.
Swing and a miss, counts 0-2.
In that role. There's the slider from Peguero, and it's 0-2. Marte singled, stole second, took third up there, scored the
Man, I hate how bad we are this year.
for the Mets' only run.
That's low.
Peguero just missed down with the fastball, 1-2. Colin Ray went the first 6 of the 3rd, allowed a run on 3 hits. Hobie Milner retired all 4 to face him. And now Peguero trying to finish off the 8th. And Marte fouls off the slider, and it's still 1-2. Francisco Lindor would be next.
Counts 1-2.
In the Mets pen. The Mets can at least tie it here in the 8th. But it looks like he'll be coming on the 9th regardless. 1-2 coming. And And the slider poked down to first to foul.
That goes foul.
Two coming to Marte. And he
Struck him out. Jesus Christ.
So Peguero comes in.
I don't know, Lane.
Carmelo, this is your very first Monday Night Raw, and you find yourself facing the Judgment Day's Finn Balor. How are you feeling? What's going through your head?
You know who invited me here? Seth freaking Rollins. We're talking about the world heavyweight champion, Seth freaking Rollins. You know what an honor it is to be here on Monday Night Raw? Look, Seth Rollins is not only somebody as a performer I aspire to be like, but a champion I aspire to be like as well. So I'm going to go ahead tonight. I'm going to take care of that Seth Rollins problem in Finn Balor. And I question, maybe I'm making a mistake about it, but if I have to go out tonight in a blaze of glory and handle my business tomorrow against Baron Corbin for the NFC Championship, and that's what I'm going to do. Because sometimes guys like me, guys like Seth, you got to take shots to make shots. And Kathy, tonight, I won't miss.
Motivated NXT champion, ready for battle tonight and tomorrow. Love that confidence.
All right, I'll be David Robertson on the mound for the Mets. For top of the ninth.
This summer, retirement is a state of mind. Whether it's a mid-morning activity or an early bird special. Grab a Coors Light and chill like you're retired.
Ninth inning, Luis Guillorme takes over at third base after Brett Beatty left for a pinch hitter, and David Robertson, who got a 5-out save on Saturday, will come in to try and keep this a one-run game and give the Mets a chance in the bottom of the ninth. The final week of the 2023 Scott's MLB All-Star balloting is here. Simon Francisco Lindor is in the starting lineup this summer by voting daily at Mets.com/All-Star. And pitchers have given up just 2 runs on 7 hits, but it has not been easy. 170 pitches thrown by the Mets in 8 innings today. Now, it's not unprecedented to throw that many pitches in a good pitching performance. Last year when the Mets threw a combined no-hitter, they threw 159 in that game. William Contreras leads off for the Brewers as we go to the ninth. And the first curveball is fouled away, 0-1. Contreras 0 for 3, was also hit by a pitch and stole a base in the 5th. Justin Verlander started through 5.
Counts 0-1 for Contreras.
2-run homer to Weimer in the 6th. Ottavino and Raley each a scoreless inning. And now Robertson who misses high with
And a ball. Counts 1-1.
I see Atlanta won that game. 4-1. Final.
Acuna had a 2-run homer. Spencer Strider got the win. Out to right field.
Hit right field. Marte tracking. Out.
1 out.
1 down.
Just don't lose. They've won 18 of their last 21 games. Mets will have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up in the ninth against Devin Williams.
Devin Williams warming up in Brewers bullpen.
Lindor, Alonso, and Vogelbach, the scheduled hitters. There's Rowdy Tellez, who's doubled and walked today, 1 for 3.
Strike. Tellez counts 0-1. Rowdy Tellez 1 for 3 today with a double and a walk. 12 home runs on the season.
Just to give you the contrast in how difficult it's been for the Mets staff tonight to get through these 8 innings. While the Mets threw 170 pitches through 8, the Brewers threw 107. Colin Ray was awfully efficient in his 6 in the third.
Fouling back.
A lot of walks in the ball game.
1-2 count.
5.
That's enough. Yeah, that's a lot. But they've also had so many 3-ball counts.
Right. And only one walk coming from the Brewers.
Two count.
Count 13 3-ball counts for Met pitchers tonight. 2-2 to Tellez.
Hit.
Gets the breaking ball on the ground to
Alonso, underhand toss. Robertson gets the out at first. 2 down.
Robertson's retired his first 2, and now Willie Adames, who's 0 for 3 in a walk today.
Willie Adames 0 for 3 today with a walk.
David Peterson coming back from the minor league. Start tomorrow.
12 home runs on the season.
Slider from David. Did not have a good run of it with the Mets earlier this season, but is now getting another crack at it. Leo Tehran, who the Brewers picked up off the scrap heap after he pitched
I'm getting tired.
last year, is off to a great start. He'll pitch tomorrow for Milwaukee.
That's low.
Takes a slider down for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Adames 0 for 3 in a walk today. And he looks one foul down the
Foul.
right side. Doesn't go out of play.
Counts 1-1.
Adames suffered a concussion in May. He was standing in the dugout, and Brian Anderson hit a foul ball. Oh, no. And you know, guys aren't as alert in the dugouts now as they used to be because you have those fences that protect you most of the time. Well, he
Low.
hit the fence and hit
Counts 2-1.
Adames in the head, and it cost him a couple of weeks on the injured list.
Low. Counts 3-1.
3-1 now to Adames, so that's the.
I don't know, Lane.
Is it 14th 3-ball count. Tough way to live. Owen Miller would be next. And
Strike.
Adames takes
Full count.
Cutter at the knees. for
Cutter
a
at the
strike.
knees.
3-2. Devin Williams getting ready for the same chance. From Robertson to Adames.
Struck him out. Breaking ball. Lindor, Alonso, Vogelback. Those are who are due up. 2-1 Brewers. Bottom of the 9th. We head to commercial. Let's see what we got on Raw.
To the roll for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens here in Savannah, Georgia. No doubt they'll be taking that roll across the pond to the O2 Arena Friday night when they defend their undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships against, yes boy, Brady Denver. That was embarrassing to watch. You should apologize to Kevin and Elton personally. I was cringing as I did it. Never again. Next time I'm going to have to put their hand in the business. Lesson learned. It looks like we're being joined here at ringside by the other half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Kevin Owens. Kevin, welcome. Hey, can you hear him? All right. Why don't you do like yes? No, I'm not too embarrassed. I'm too embarrassed now, Greg. Kevin Owens, I missed it. The whole yes boy thing. Let's do me a favor, please, Kevin. I wish you the best this Friday. Focus on this, Kevin Patrick. Be professional. Let me ask you this, KO. Somebody who competed very recently against the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, what does Sammy have to do in this contest to emerge victorious? Well, obviously has to stay away from Ludwig and the other one, Baldy with the Krups there, because it wasn't just competing against Gunther.
competing against all of them. As Sammy said earlier, numbers game, they love using that. And guess what? I'm here, I'm paying attention, and it's not going to work out the same way. You guys don't shy away from battle royal, dude. Such a massive championship match to come on Friday, Kevin. Is this an ill-advised move by Sammy? Ill-advised. This is what we do. This is what Sammy Zayn and I do. We fight, we leave everything we have in the ring every week. There's no mistake. This is what we do. Very basic offense. Headlock takeovers. Maintaining control over a down Sammy Zayn. More ounce of rhythm of late, Kevin. How do you
Six.
All right, Lindor. Bottom of the ninth. 1 for 2 today. Looks like it's starting to rain.
We got a little bit of rain coming. After the game yesterday in Philly, it poured over, didn't it? Right after the game was over. Tropical dump.
Lindor looks down a fastball strike, counts 0-1.
2020 Rookie of the Year when he allowed just 1 run in that entire shortened season as the setup man for Josh Hader. Alonso on deck. And
Lindor smacks one over to second. To first, he's out. One down.
Boy, he's got a lot of sink on that changeup, Gary. His usage of the changeup.
All right, let's see if Alonso could do anything.
In that he throws it more than he throws his fastball. Throws his changeup 54% of the time, and that's down from the last couple of years. One out, here's Alonso, who's hit 2 balls scorching, both into outs his last 2 at-bats.
Ball low, counts 1-0. Alonso 0 for 3, 2 ground outs and a line out, 24 home runs in the season. I'll try to stream tomorrow night. I just want to thank everybody in advance for being here and hanging out. So I'm going to bed in any minute now. But I'll try to stream tomorrow night. Alonso hit the short to first. He's out. Mets down to their final out. And then we could all go to bed depressed.
There's the grip. Trying to get a look at it. Boy, it's almost like a palm ball. Yep. Calls up the airbender. Here you see it turn, pronate there, and turn over, get it to sink. So it's left to Daniel Vogelbach, who's gone 0 for 3 today. 2 out and nobody on. And
Strike.
Takes a change up with the knees for a strike.
Change up, counts 0-1.
Vogelbach
0 for 3, ground out, strikeout, line out.
That's about just 3 hits tonight.
Mets have only had 3 hits tonight, said Gary Cohen. Popped up, playable, and this game is about to be over. Put it in the books. Mets lose 2-1. God, we are so bad this year. Back-to-back streams with back-to-back Mets L's. I am going to bed. Okay, I am going to bed. Cannot watch this team much longer. So maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We can suffer again tomorrow night. I'm going to bed. Mets lose 2-1. Of course they do. Thanks, Drew Smith. Thanks, Drew Smith.